ready to go. Finally back at the Coliseum after a 7-game road swing where the Komets went 2-3-1-1. So not a very impressive road trip, but the Komets can get things going back here tonight against the Tulsa Oilers. Tomorrow night, the Komets are back in action. It is a afternoon game down in Indianapolis, and with Indy jumping the Komets last night with their win over Tulsa and the Komets falling to Kalamazoo. Tomorrow afternoon's game is going to be very important. As again, we take a look at the starters for the Komets before we drop the puck here tonight on Harry Potter night. It's going to be a big crowd here tonight, so the Komets hopefully be able to get a couple in the net early and get the crowd into this. And our starters tonight: Anthony Petrozelli, Taylor Doherty, Matthew Bowdens, AJ Jenks, and Olivier Gallipo. And Patrick Munson will once again, he will get the nets for the Fort Wayne Komets. So very important for the Komets to get on the board early. They did last night, unable to hang on to that lead. They also had the lead at 3-2, ended up falling 5-4 in that game. But when the Komets have the lead after the first period of play, they are 12-3-3. And when they have the lead after 2 periods of play, almost unstoppable, 12-0-3. But that has been the problem during this kind of mediocre time. We just have not been able to hang on to leads, and or actually scoring first really has been the problem. Once the Komets do get a lead, they've been pretty solid.
Well, that's interesting too, because Tulsa is not a real high-scoring team. Only 149 goals for. The Komets, of course, with 165 goals. So it's very important to get off to a good start and get that lead and let Tulsa have to chase us. They're the ones that are got the doubt in their mind that they're not in a playoff spot right now, and they need to win badly. So that'll put a lot of pressure on them. We get them behind the 8 ball and play a strong 3 periods of hockey tonight.
Tulsa currently in 5th place in the Mountain Division. Right now they are 6 back of a playoff spot. Komets right now holding down that final 4th spot in the Central Division, 50 points. But you got to keep an eye on Wheeling too, just 3 points back of the Komets. So hopefully, even after that loss last night, this can still be a successful weekend.
Yeah, it's a tough division the Komets are in. Cincinnati, Toledo, Indy ahead of us, and of course Wheeling and Kalamazoo behind us. All competitive teams, all teams that have great rivalries with each other. The big advantage the Komets have is the travel. The travel will not be an issue between all those teams, so it's just a matter of going head-to-head.
And here we go from center ice here at the Coliseum. AJ Jenks and Thomas on the face-off, and we're going to go right down into the Komet zone. Quick offside call. It's going to be called on Tulsa just a couple seconds into this one, so we'll have a face-off coming outside of the Komet, the blue line.
Komets going with 9 forwards, 6 defensemen, so they stay out of the penalty box. That'll help the line changes.
Again, Jenks will take the face-off. Jared Thomas will be his opponent. And the drop goes into the Komet zone. Petrozelli reaching for it. Going over onto the far side. Komets get to it. Chopped out of there. Down into the Tulsa zone right at the blue line. Sent forward. Now Pleskatch will get it back into the Komet zone. We're going to go up along the far side. And here is Matt Bowdens with it. Bowdens giving a look. Banks it off the wall. Comes to the blue line. Jenks gives it a jab. Can't hang on to it. Now it gets loose. Tulsa with the puck. They come across the line. Here's a shot that is going to go high. Robbie Jackson with a chance, and it goes down into the corner. Up along the near side, Komets going to try and get it up along the near side wall. Pitched back into the Komet zone. Back behind the net. Here's Gallipo. Gallipo fans on it. It goes up along the far side. Tulsa still with the puck. Coming down low. Jackson tries to center it. Broken up, but they still have another shot. That's going to be blocked, and the Komets coming up with it. They get it up along the near side, and finally out of the Tulsa zone as the Komets coming out a little flat here in the first minute.
Nobody's been able to get control of the puck and handle it.
Tulsa with the puck in their own zone. Liberani on the left side. Now he goes down low as he gives it up to Charlie Sampere. Now he puts it right out in front of the net. Now it goes back out to Sampere. Bouncing puck. Sampere will haul it in, and he is going to come across the Komet line. On the far boards, cutting to the net. He'll take it wide. Wheel it up along the near side, and it's grabbed by Sean Szydlowski. Szydlowski will come across the line. He lost the handle on it as the goaltender Erickson comes out. He'll stop it. It goes up along the far side now. Komets trying to keep it in. They cannot. And now the Oilers will get it all the way back into the Komet zone. Pikinich down there into the corner, sends it around the wall, and it will be picked up by Redenkop. Redenkop up along the far side, sends it back below the goal line, and now pitched up along the near side and all the way out of the zone. Now the Komets got something cooking coming across the line. Here's a shot, and just goes wide. It was Gage Torrell popping off the bench, and he had a good scoring chance, but he missed the net. Now a long clearing pass goes all the way down to Munson. Munson backhands it off the end wall, and the Komets, Max Gottlieb on the near boards. Komets up with it here in the neutral zone. Torrell up along the near side. He gets punched off the play, and it goes down into the corner, and we got our first penalty of the game.
Yeah, Torrell had a pretty good chance there, breaking right in there. Clear shot on net. He missed the net. Penalty being called on the play. Tulsa.
Interference
power play
will be the call. Steven Ruggiero goes into the box, and the Komets get their first Catalyst Fitness power play of the game.
Only one shot credited so far. That goes for the Komets. Face-off will stay in the Tulsa zone. Power play Komets. Szydlowski back on the point. Gallipo back there.
Face off to the right of Ollie Eriksson, a goaltender for Tulsa tonight. Jenks will take the face off. And it goes into the corner. Now back behind the net. Samper will handle it. And he'll find an open spot, and he'll send it all the way down into the Komet zone. Down it goes. Munson will stop it. And the Komets will start up fresh from their own end. Here's Max Gottlieb coming right down the middle of the ice, dribbles it, and he lost it. Gets it to Jenks, however. Jenks coming across the line. Far side. Here's a shot. Just goes wide. Back in the corner. Sent around the wall. Max Gottlieb on it. Gottlieb will get it over to Bowdens. Now he returns it to Gottlieb. Now Szydlowski, top of the right circle. Shot. Got the post. And that is going to get out of play.
Hit the crossbar. Went up over the glass into the screen. Szydlowski walked in. Got where he wanted to shoot it. Just hit the crossbar. Matter of inches. Good shot on goal, though.
Szydlowski got a good look. Had a couple of points last night.
Face-off stays in the Tulsa zone. Komets change the lines, though.
Komets 48 power play goals this season. That's 4 back of Newfoundland for the league lead. And here's the drop. Comes up top of the blue line. Here's Gallipo. He'll move it over to the far side. Komets working on a power play. Bayless goes into the corner for McKenzie. Now peeled up along the far side, and it's going to be cleared down the length of the ice. All the way down, and it will be the Komets with the puck. Coming right down the middle of the ice, up along the far side. Komets will enter the zone. Here's a shot, save made. The rebound set out in front there for a moment. Peeled up along the far side. Bayless coming up top of the blue line. Oh, and then we got a shorthanded chance back the other way on the right side. Shot save
Munson.
made by Munson. And he'll keep the puck going, so the clock will keep on moving. Down to 44 seconds to go on the penalty. Komets come across the line. We're scoreless here in the first. Łyszczarczyk goes in the corner. Up along the far side, here's Bowdens. Bowdens sends it back. Here's Doherty. Doherty hangs onto it. Back over to Bowdens up along the wall. Now he gives it back to Doherty. Here's a big drive and a save. Eriksson up with it. Now it will go over to Bowdens. Bowdens up along the wall. Sneaking in. Tries to put it out in front. Jabbed at by Szydlowski to the blue line. Far side. It will be a shot and a save made by Eriksson. Gobbled up by Jenks. Jenks sends it around back behind the net. And it's Łyszczarczyk on the puck. It's knocked down. And the puck will get back into the Komet zone. 7 seconds to go in the power play. That'll just about do it.
Komets generate 3 shots out of it.
And it's Doherty going right down the middle of the ice. He'll feed it forward. Now into the offensive zone it goes.
All even. 5-on-5 again.
Doherty stepping up along the near side. Cycles it down low. And up along the far side, Tulsa tries to control it in their own zone. Liberati lost it in front. It's a shot save made by Eriksson. Can he hang on to it? Yes, he does.
Petroselli steals the puck in the corner. He busts into the net. Got a good backhand. Eriksson makes a nice save on it. Holds on for the rebound. Komets being aggressive with the forward checking right now. Power play seemed to give them a little bit of momentum, so they got things going offensively right now. Some shots on goal.
Face-off will be to the right of Eriksson. 15:27 to go here in the first period. No score. Komets with 6 shots on net so far. Tulsa with 1. And here is Jenks to take the face-off. Jenks and Corey Ward.
Tulsa trying to figure out who to go in.
Now Ward is going to get booted out of there. Jacob Benson will come in. And Jenks digs in. He goes up along the far wall. Here's a shot. It is blocked. It goes into the corner. Now back up along the far side. All the way down left side. They got a man cutting in. It is Jackson. Jackson on Munson. He walks and he scores.
Took a nice pass off the forward, went around the defenseman, tried to pull it back, went high on the goaltender stick side. Tulsa gets ahead 1-0 on a breakaway.
Jackson came on the left side. He pulled Munson down, had him lean into his left, and he was able to pull it back on the stick side of Munson to make it a 1-0 Tulsa lead here in the first.
4:46 that goal came at. Jackson gets the goal.
1-0 Tulsa. 15-14 to go in the first. Here's the face-off from center ice. Drake Rymsha in there for the Komets. Rymsha and Ward wins the face-off. We go up along the near side, and now into the Komet zone. Going down into the corner, here's Rymsha. Rymsha down there. Trying to work it up along the near side, and it's going to be Reddenkopf getting it out. Komets have got it. Far side, here is McKenzie. He winds up, sends it wide of the net. Now Szydlowski on the near side. Comes to Rymsha. Rymsha going down low into the corner.
McKenzie in with it.
McKenzie skates with it up along the near side. Back up top to the blue line. Backhander going to be pitched up along the near side again. Komets trying to get it free. It is going to go out to Corey Ward. Now Ward up along the left side. He'll get it into the Komet zone. Goes down into the corner. And Reddenkopf has got it for the Komets. Back on the far side. It's going to be fumbled loose all the way back into the Tulsa zone. Now on the left wing. Back it goes. Komets trying to get possession of it here. And finally, Szydlowski grabs it. Flattens out the puck and settles everybody down. Cross ring pass. Here is Will Pechnig. Pechnig will get to the blue line. Now he'll move it ahead. And the Komets, Rymsha, far side. Coming across the line. Banks it off the wall. Nobody home. Tulsa going back for it. And we go back behind the net. Oilers with the puck down here in the corner. Now it's played forward. Komets with it. Here's a backhander. Got in. Erickson sticks it aside. It goes into the corner for Bayless. Bayless back behind the nets. Bayless up along the near side wall. Comes up top to the blue line. It's going to be held in. Torrell. Now he can't stop it. It goes back to the neutral zone. And now sent right back in by Gallipo. Sends it around the wall. Going down here into the corner. Gage Torrell. Back below the net. Here is Łyszczarczyk. Up top it comes. Here's Gallipo.
Shot from the
He'll
point.
take a shot. It's blocked. Does not get through. And back come the Oilers to the center line. But here's Doherty with a steal. Doherty coming across the line. Bearing down on the goaltender. He's cut off. Now he gives it up top to the far side. Shot goes wide. Back on the near boards. Here's Gottlieb. Gottlieb trying to shake loose. Gottlieb up top of the blue line. And its pass is tipped and it's going to get out. And the Komets going back in their own zone. 1-0 Tulsa here in the first. Oilers coming across the line. And they'll flip it below the goal line. Handoff's going to go up along the near side. Chopped at. And in the corner, it is Jenks. Jenks now. He gets loose behind the net.
Looking for somebody to the point.
Sends it up top to the blue line. Over. Here's a shot. Save made. And back up along the near side. Reddenkopf got it on net that time. Now it's Petruzzelli back up top to the point. Gottlieb now. He'll take a shot. That is blocked. And it goes onto the near side corner. Komets with it. Here's Petruzzelli. Petruzzelli cycles it down low, and it goes to Matt Bowdens. Bowdens behind the net, lost it, and now it's put up along the far side, and the Oilers still cannot clear it. Komets having their way with Tulsa right now, but now referee blows the whistle. Got caught up, looked like in someone's pants there.
Yeah, Reddenkopf pinched in quite a bit there, and three of them collided just inside the blue line. Finally blew the whistle. We're going to get a timeout.
And we will take a break. 1-0 Tulsa. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Hello, this is head coach Ben Boudreau. I'm the guy responsible when your Komets are in need of repair, new parts, or maybe just a quick inspection. When it comes to vehicles, I turn to the pros at Ace Radiator on Coliseum Boulevard in Fort Wayne. Ace Radiator has spent decades keeping Fort Wayne rolling with time-tested service and repair. Ace's certified technicians have more than 80 years of experience providing expert sales and service for radiators, heaters, coolers, and air conditioners. Sometimes you just have to make the call. 800-288-7964. That's Ace Radiator. 800-288-7964.
When you need an ER, where do you turn? At Lutheran Health Network, we are ER. We are here for you with 8 convenient hospital locations throughout the region. We are the only area ER with online check-in. Save your spot in line online. To learn more, visit lutheranhealth.net/weareer. Patients are seen in order of severity, therefore your spot may not be guaranteed. In case of a life-threatening emergency, call 911.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets have had a pretty good first period. Unfortunately, they're down 1-0. 8-2 are the shots on goal. Pretty lopsided right now in favor of the Komets. But Tulsa, they have got the lead. Puck goes along the far side, and the Komets get it right back into the Tulsa zone. Here's Rymsha. Rymsha up along the near side being
Pinched
pursued.
off.
He is able to get it back into the corner, but the Oilers are able to clear it out. Now they come across the line. They send it back. Samper takes a shot. It's going to be blocked. That's Robbie Jackson. Put it out in front of the net. Knocked away by Munson. Now, to the point, a shot that is blocked. Tulsa gets it back right out in front. Here's a shot that is blocked, and it's going to go behind the net. Up along the near side. Liberati goes back behind the net, still on the puck, goes all the way up top to the blue line, and the pass is going to be deflected, and the Komets work it back down the ice. Gottlieb onto the far side. Komets, Sean Szydlowski looking for some help. He's pinned up against the boards. All he can do is dish it down low into the corner, where Mike McKee has it for the Oilers. He sends it up along the near side, and it goes down into the corner. Sidoroff out for Tulsa. And now he will come forward with it. Pitches it up along the left side. Mike McKee couldn't get to the pass, and the Komets go back in their own end. Off the wall, going for it is Łyszczarczyk. Łyszczarczyk goes back. And the Komets play it ahead. Onto the near side, it's Gage Torrell. Torrell sends it over off the wall. It will be Peshnik. He'll keep it in. Sends it around. Here's Łyszczarczyk. Łyszczarczyk down in the corner. Now back underneath. They send it up along the right side wall, and it's intercepted. And now Samper and the Oilers
Wide
coming
again.
across. They got a man coming in on Munson. Takes a shot. A save made. Up top it comes to the blue line. Back down low below the goal line. Sent up along the far side. And here is Peshnik.
That'll be icing.
Sends it off the wall. And yes, that will be an icing.
Again, Tulsa broke in off the left wing, right in on the goaltender. Munson faced him, was able to fake him to the left and squeeze him off at the post. Good save on the play, but again, Tulsa just sitting back, waiting for the breaks. Another 2-on-1 at that time. Face off back in the Komet zone. 10:37 to go in the period.
1-0 Tulsa. Face off to the right of Patrick Munson in the Komet zone. And it comes up top of the
Terrible
circle.
drop.
To the blue line. Ruggiero puts it out in front. Shot is blocked. And up along the far boards. Cycled down low into the corner. Jacob Benson. Benson up along the far side. Working the corner. Tries to center it. Now it's going to pop loose to the blue line.
Got out.
Skips over the defenseman's stick. And now Tulsa going back in their own end. Oilers with the puck in their own zone. Sent forward off the wall, down in the Komet end. It is played. Here is Doherty. Doherty goes back behind Munson, sends it off the end wall to Pechnik. Pechnik plays it up along the near side, all the way down into the Tulsa zone. No icing on this, as it's grabbed by the Oilers. Ruggiero will come up along the far side. Now he'll pitch it right back in on Munson. Munson will stop it, and he'll get it to Gallipo. Gallipo to Doherty. Doherty up along the near side, going to Petrozelli. Petrozelli to the Komet blue line. And now Redekop will come along the far side. Here's a shot. Sent all the way around the wall. Back along the near side. And back behind the nets. Here's Bowdens. Bowdens double team down into the corner. Sets it up. Trying to go to Jenks. Jenks up along the far side. Jenks coming up to the blue line. Back on the far side. Jabbed at. And the Komets get it down low into the corner. Liberati will get it out. He pumps it off the wall, trying to hit Nevins in stride. Cannot. It comes up along the near side, and now we've got a penalty called.
Too many men.
Looks like, too many men on Tulsa.
Yep. Right at the Tulsa bench, the puck was passed over this way. Two of them jumped on the ice at the same time. Referee standing right there. He nails them. Komets go back on the power play with 9:17 to go.
It's a Catalyst Fitness power play. Catalyst Fitness now at 3 Fort Wayne locations. And it is the second power play for the Komets here in the first period.
Yeah, that got them going the first power play they had. They generated 3 shots on goal. Had a couple of good chances, just couldn't get the rebound or the deflection. But face off back into the Tulsa zone. Jinx will take the draw. They got Szydlowski on the point. Petrozelli will be on the ice.
Face off to the right of Ollie Erickson, the goaltender for Tulsa tonight.
Need to break that goose egg right here, guys. Get her back to the point. Let's get some shots.
Jenks and Thomas on the face-off. And it gets tangled up. We go back behind the net. Tulsa banking it off the wall, held in by Gottlieb. Now it's Jenks up along the far side. To Gottlieb on the point. Gottlieb sends it back to Gottlieb. Here's a blast. Missed it wide. And the Komets go behind the net. Bowdens with it. Dropping it off to Szydlowski. Szydlowski along the near side. Now he comes down low. Here's Jenks. Jenks now buying his time. Nothing there. And he will regroup coming up top of the right circle. Now back to Szydlowski. Shots. It goes high, and the net is dislodged.
Yeah. Bad angle, but he hit the post, and it just deflected wide. Net come off the moorings, and that'll create the face-off in the Tulsa zone. But Szydlowski had a chance. Goaltender went down. He tried to go right up underneath the crossbar from a bad angle.
1:28 to go in the penalty. Bench minor, too many men on the ice for the Tulsa Oilers.
Jenks will stay at center. Same lineup.
Face off to the left of Eriksson. Jenks takes it, wins it. Here's Gottlieb to the blue line. Moving it over. Here's Bowdens giving it back to Gottlieb. Now Szydlowski coming right in front looking for the tip. It was blocked. Komets get it back. Gottlieb to the blue line.
Move the puck.
Moving to his right. Szydlowski on the dot. Shot. Missed it wide. Gonna rim all the way up along the far side. Stepping up it is Gottlieb. Gottlieb off the wall. And now Petruzzelli with it. Bowdens stepping up. Tries to take a shot. And it's blocked. Goes into the corner. Now coming in front of the net, Samper's got it, and he will clear it all the way down to Munson.
Line change, Komets. Hurry up.
Down to 50 seconds to go in the power play. The Komets with the puck. Here's Gallipo. Gallipo into the Tulsa end. It comes into the corner. And Rymsha takes his man off the puck. The Komets have got it. Gallipo up to the blue line, right side of Rymsha. He'll take a shot. That's blocked.
Deflected.
And back to Łyszczarczyk. Łyszczarczyk far side, sends it back. Top of the right circle. Now Łyszczarczyk taking a shot. Save made.
Rebound.
And hanging on to it is Eriksson.
Pushing and shoving.
McKenzie was right on the doorstep.
Yep.
And taking exception to that. Yep, is McKee.
Good play there. They set it up in the center to Rymsha. Good shot on goal. Goaltender Eriksson made a nice save. Didn't give the rebound out. And Tulsa defense comes charging in. Helps out. Still 24 seconds. Power play chance for Komets. Another line change.
Face off to the right of Eriksson in the Komet zone. And it will be the captain, A.J. Jenks, will take the face off.
Szydlowski back with Petruzzelli. Drop the puck, guys. Come on.
Jenks steps in, and the drop goes into the corner to the blue line over the glove hand of Gallipo. He'll go back in the Komet zone. We've got 12 seconds to go on the penalty. Komets can hustle, get a shot on net here as Jenks looking to come across the line. He'll send it around the wall, down to 4 seconds to go on the penalty. Szydlowski in the corner. Up top.
Shoot it.
Gallipo taking a shot, missed it wide. And
all even, 5-on-5 again.
Łyszczarczyk going down into the corner. Łyszczarczyk being pursued by two white jerseys down there. Gets pinched off the puck. Flesh catch has it. Łyszczarczyk takes it away. We got a man out in front. Jenks missed it.
Fanned on it.
Jenks wasn't quite ready for that. Here's a shot save made by Eriksson. He'll hang on to it.
Nobody in front of the net that time. Good pass to Jenks. He just wasn't expecting it. Couldn't handle it. Slid off his stick before he got the shot. Puck went to the corner. Komets. Pressure on Tulsa. Power play over. 5-on-5 again. 10 shots by the Komets. 5 by Tulsa. We're down by 1.
Face off to the right of Eriksson. 6:55 to go in the first. And the drop. Komets get to it. Doherty coming down low with it. Komets with it. Petruzzelli got it poked away. And now back up along the near side into the corner. And now sent up along the far side. It's going to go to Sidoroff. Komets still with it again. Łyszczarczyk got a man in front. What a save by Eriksson.
Good pass right to the center. Komets couldn't put it away. Torrell.
Komets had a great look there. Komets trying to regain the zone. Cannot. And it's sent back into the Komet end. Here's Munson out of the pipes. And it's Doherty on the far side. Redicop with it for the Komets. Moves it up along the left wing. And now it's flipped into the Tulsa zone. Into the corner. Back behind the net. Petrozelli sends it into the corner. Pleskach is there. He sends it ahead. Now the Oilers move it into the neutral zone. Flipped into the Komet zone. Going to come down here on the near side corner. Corey Ward sending it around. Matt Bowens is there for the Komets. He's met there by Liberati. And the Komets are reaching for it into the corner. We got a tangle up down there. Redicop gets in there. Now comes out in front. And now up along the near side, coming down into the corner, back behind the net. It is Petrozelli banking it off the wall. And now it'll be Bowdens up along the far side, going to push it into the Tulsa zone. Up along the far side, Verpass giving chase to it. Verpass coming out in front. Here's a shot, missed high. Back on the near side.
Take it away.
McKenzie up along the wall. He'll take a shot. Rymsha got in the way. Rymsha now is tripped up, goes down in the corner. No call.
Penalty.
Oh, upended. And now it comes right down into the goaltender, Erickson.
He grabs on, holds on. Could have been a penalty in the corner as the Komets in there working hard. McKenzie got the feet knocked out from underneath them. No call on the play. We got a timeout.
5:16 to go in the first. 1-0 Tulsa. We'll be back. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Ready for a new apartment? You don't have to look far. St. Joe Place has everything you could ever want in an apartment complex. Internet, cable, washer, and dryer. It's all included in your monthly rent. There's also a basketball court, an outdoor grilling area, pool and hot tub, and the list goes on and on. St. Joe Place is leasing 2- and 4-bedroom apartments and now offering 3 bedrooms. Living at St. Joe Place Apartments, you'll quickly realize how great the staff and apartments really are. Call 444-3000 or visit stjoeplace.com.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne on 1190 AM, 107.5 FM. Depend on it.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OmniBuy, 855-666-4289.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets getting shots on goal, but so far no goals up on the board. Doherty, he'll take a shot. That goes wide. Here's Sean Szydlowski. Szydlowski far side, tries to center it. Now it goes down into the corner, and the Oilers with it all the way down in the Komet zone. This will be an icing.
Yep, back it'll go. 4:54 to go in the period. Komets down 1. Pressuring right now, getting some shots on goal. 12 shots to 5. Just can't find a second rebound on the play. Ole Eriksson in the net for Tulsa, playing pretty strongly right now.
Here's the drop in the Tulsa zone. It goes behind the net. Cam Knight will go up along the far side. We got a 2-on-1 cooking here. We come along the left side. They try and center it, and it's broken up by Mr. Munson.
Yeah, he holds on that time. Shot down low in the pads. He grabs onto it. No rebound on it. He'll take the whistle and start over. Komets change up the lines in their own zone for the faceoff.
Faceoff will go to the right of Patrick Munson. Ian McNutley will take the face-off. It goes onto the left side. Here's Pleskach will take a shot. It is blocked. And now back behind the net for a pass up along the near side. Will get a stick on it. Sends it into the corner. Now back behind the net. It's Pechnik. Pechnik trying to go to Łyszczarczyk up along the far side. Torrell comes in to help out. Now it goes back behind the net, and the Komets with it. Off the glass. It's going to bounce up along the near side. Torrell gets hit from behind. Now he regains his feet, and the Komets with the puck. Pechnik takes a wide turn, and Pechnik now will send it into the Tulsa zone. Comes down into the corner. Ruggiero for Tulsa gets it out. And now they come up along the left side, intercepted by Łyszczarczyk.
Here we are.
Łyszczarczyk will come across the line. He drops it back.
He had a chance for a good shot. He tried a little backhand pass.
Tried to go to Bayless. And the Oilers clear the zone. And the Komets on the near side. Here's Gottlieb. Skates through everybody along the near boards. Now he stood up as he crosses over, but it's offside on the Komets. 1-0 Tulsa. The Komets out shooting Tulsa 12-6 here in the first period.
Face-off will come outside the Tulsa zone. Line change by Tulsa. Ready.
A.J. Jenks will take the face-off for the Komets. And the drop going to go all the way into the Tulsa zone. Cam Knight after it. Cam Knight spins around, gets away from Łyszczarczyk, peels it up along the near side, and up along the wall. Kick loose to the blue line to Jenks. Jenks now to Gottlieb. Gottlieb will take a shot. It is blocked. Samper coming away with it. And
Cut him off. Cut him off. Keep him wide.
Enters the Komet zone.
Play defense.
He goes down into the corner. Play was broken up. Now it's fed up along the near side. And the Oilers with it to the blue line. And sent right back down into the corner. Gottlieb going over his man. And now down into the corner. Up along the far side. Tulsa still with the puck. Samper backhands it into the corner looking for Corey Ward. Ward now gets tripped up. The Komets are going to get called.
Yep. Fight along the boards there. They get an interference call as the Komets defense come in to help out. They pinch the forechecker off. That's enough for interference. Komets find themselves in the penalty box. Their first power play chance against them. Who's going to get it?
It'll be Redikoff going in.
Redikoff, yep. Newcomer played. Did he play last night?
Yeah, he played last night. He actually thought he had the go-ahead goal, but it was taken off the boards due to a quick whistle from the referee last night. So Tulsa going on the power play here. Pleskach up along the near side. Pleskach goes down into the corner. Now they try and tuck it in. Broken up by Munson. And Sean Szydlowski is there. He's
Dumps
able
it down the ice
to muscle it into the Tulsa zone. Goes down into the corner. Liberati has got it. He goes back behind the goaltender Erickson. And now onto the left side. It'll come across. Jackson will get it across. He goes down into the corner with it. And it's going to be Pleskach up to the blue line. And the Komets interrupt the pass.
Interception.
And sent it out into the neutral zone. Pleskach goes back. And the Oilers with the puck in their own end. Jared Thomas. Thomas over to Liberati on the left side. Liberati sends it back. And it's Thomas. Through the neutral zone, cutting over, centers up
right
in
down
front.
the center.
And now in front, here's a shot and a save made by Munson. And
Side
Munson
of the net.
trying to snag it, and he does. Got the blocker on it. The whistle will blow.
Yeah, Tulsa split the defense there. The centerman all of a sudden had a quick wrist shot on the net. Munson makes the save, holds onto the rebound. They get the whistle. The faceoff will stay in the Komet zone.
And we have got 1:04 to go on the penalty.
Plenty of time for Tulsa. Face-off in the Komet zone.
Face-off will be to the right of Munson.
Jinx out there for the draw, the Komets.
And Benson will take the face-off, comes up top of the circle to the blue line, and it's Cam Knight. Knight goes down into the corner, brings it down low, and the Oilers looking to set up their power play. Knight goes down in the corner, sends it around the wall, and back below the goal line, it's Jack Nevins up top of the blue line and out.
Good job, guys.
Knight tracks after it for the Oilers, takes a wide turn, goes on the rear side, and now the Oilers coming through the neutral zone. Pleskach will come across, and he'll bank it off the wall. Up along the near side, Komets looking for a gap. That's going to find the stick of Cam Knight. Knight now goes up along the near side to the blue line. Now in the slot. Here's a shot just missed wide. They had Munson.
Could have been interference there. They bumped the goalie pretty good.
Coming up top of the blue line. Here's Cam Knight. Holds onto it. Sends it out. Just hanging onto it. And now the Komets will clear the zone. Down it goes to Erickson. He'll stop it. It goes into the corner. Coming up on a minute to go in the period. And that'll pretty much do it for the penalty.
All even. 5-on-5 again. Good job, guys.
Tulsa with the puck. They come across the line. Shot by Samper and knocked out of there by Munson. Goes up along the far boards to the blue line. Now it's sent below the line. Samper with it. Stick handles around. Looking for an open man. He goes along the far side. Going to come all the way up top of the blue line. Tries handing it off. Łyszczarczyk got in the way.
Squeeze it. Got it out.
Yep, and the Komets are able to get it out.
Less than a minute in the period.
In the Tulsa zone. Comes off the wall. And it will be Sideroff. Chopping at it, gets it over to Łyszczarczyk, and now the Komets here with just 26 seconds to go. They've got possession of the puck in their own zone. Łyszczarczyk along the far side. Backhander going over to Doherty. Doherty in the corner. Banks it off the wall. Goes to Szydlowski. Long cross-ring pass. Hits Łyszczarczyk coming across. Oh, nice job there by the defenseman. Knocking it away as Verpass whips it into the Tulsa zone. Just 8 seconds to go in the period. We go up along the left side. Here's Nevins. Nevins coming across the line. Takes a shot. Missed it wide. And that will do it for the first period. So not a bad first period for the Komets. They put 13 shots. They had 2 power plays, but unable to score any goals, and that has really been the problem plaguing the Komets over the last month.
Well, they had the power play chances, and that sort of got the momentum going their way. Helped them in the forechecking. They started getting a little aggressive. They got about 8 shots on goal out of the 13 they let at the net from power play situations, but they just don't have that man in front of the net getting the rebound or getting the bounce going their way right now. So plug away, guys. Keep going it. 1-0 hockey game. Long ways to go. We're playing well right now.
Yep, the Komets just need to find the back of the net, but so far things are going well. A good first period of hockey. Komets just need to get the offense going. We are going to the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show. You're listening to Komet Hockey on Whoa Whoa.
Union Labor has been building Chevy and GMC pickup trucks for over 80 years. The UAW has been dedicated to building quality trucks at the GM Fort Wayne Assembly Plant for over 30 years. Your friends and neighbors in the UAW work every day to bring those quality trucks to your favorite dealerships. Visit your local Chevy or GMC dealer and drive the union-made quality that makes buying a full-size pickup truck such a great value. GMC and Chevy full-size pickup trucks built by the hardworking men and women of UAW Local 2209. Thanks to the UAW.
Right now, I'm holding a perfectly ice-cold Coors Light. You know how I know it's the perfect temperature? Because the mountain on the can is blue. And also, it's really cold. Every Coors Light is cold filtered, cold lagered, and cold packaged. Notice how many times I said cold? 3 times. It's that cold. So make sure the mountain on your can of Coors Light is blue, because that means it's ready to enjoy. 2019 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
If you've been beat up after a tough night on the ice or a hard day at the office, locally owned Mattress Warehouse could score you a quality sleep at a comfortable price. With brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Symbol, our experienced team will find you the comfort and support that will make you feel like a winner. Rush into one of our 3 Fort Wayne locations on North Coliseum Boulevard, Lima Road, or Illinois Road, or log on to mattresswarehousefw.com.
Mattress Warehouse. Sleep on it tonight.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
For all of your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Kaleidoscope Floors is giving you a chance to be a part of the Komets this season. Just visit Kaleidoscope Floors on Facebook or Twitter and say you want to be the next guest statistician of the game. Each winner will sit in the press box, keep stats, and be interviewed live on WoWo during the second intermission of each home game. It's all presented by Kaleidoscope Floors, now at their new larger location, 1610 West Cook Road. Contest open to kids 9 and older and must be accompanied by an adult. Sign up right now and be the next Kaleidoscope Floors guest statistician of the game.
Napa know-how. Why should you buy a 99-cent Napa bag? Because it's no ordinary bag. It can save you 20% on 3 or more items you can fit inside. Some call that magic. Others say it's the 8th wonder of the world. But whatever it is, it's the best way to save you 20% on brakes, filters, wipers, and more. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Minimum 3 items. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 10/31/19.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, end of one period of play. The Komets are down 1-0 as we take a look at the game sheet. First, our shots on goal being brought to you by Huntington University. Komets had 13 in the first. Tulsa, they had 8. The Oilers just 1 goal in that first period. Robbie Jackson's 15th of the season came at 4:46. Clifford and Benson with the helpers. Komets did have 2 power plays in that first period, 0 of 2. Tulsa 0 of 1 in the power play department. Erickson, the goaltender for Tulsa tonight, 13 of 13. Patrick Munson, 8 shots, 7 saves tonight. As we look at the penalty summary, Ruggiero for Tulsa, interference at 2:14. We had a bench minor, 2 men on the ice for Tulsa. That came at 10:43. And then it was Chaz Redekop for the Komets, interference at 16:56. And that is a look what has happened so far here tonight. We'll take a break, come back, and have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to Comet Hockey on Whoa.
Let me tell you a thing or two about the people who don't compromise. They love Pepsi Zero Sugar. Why? Because it's got all the flavor and zero the sugar. How's that for not compromising? They're the sort of person that likes surf with their turf. And the drink with their feast? Yeah, they have a Pepsi Zero Sugar. The person who doesn't compromise loves a good golden doodle. All the golden retriever goodness with just a hint of doodle. And when they're bringing said golden doodle for a walk, they bring a Pepsi Zero Sugar. Pepsi Zero Sugar. All the flavor, zero the sugar.
When you're in pain from an orthopedic injury, muscle or joint issues, or sports injuries, you want treatment right away. You want Parkview Ortho Express, our orthopedic walk-in clinic. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without a referral or appointment. From sprains and strains to broken bones to neck and back pain, Parkview Ortho Express is here to help with diagnostics, x-rays, treatment, and referrals. All in one location at Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in anytime Monday through Thursday from 7 to 7, Friday 7 to 5, or Saturday 8 to noon. Parkview Ortho Express, same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without an appointment. Visit Parkview Ortho Express at the south entrance of Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. To learn more, call 260-266-4007 or visit parkview.com/Ortho Express.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
We are back at the Coliseum. We're in the middle of the first intermission. Our score is 1-0 Tulsa as we take a look at the Meijer out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Meijer, where you get the rewards without the work. We have got a game in the third period in Portland, Maine. The Brampton Beasts 2 and the Maine Mariners 2. Looks like they could be headed to overtime in that one. From Glens Falls, New York, the Adirondack Thunder up 2-0 on the defending Kelly Cup champs, the Newfoundland Growlers, 2-0 with 6:27 to go in the second. Last night's opponent taking on tomorrow's opponent, the Indy Fuel. They're up in Kalamazoo tonight, and the Fuel, they are up 2-1. 8:03 to go in the second. The Florida Everblades down south where the Komets were last week. The Everblades 3 and the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 0. The Reading Royals and the Wheeling Nailers, they are tied at 2 with 12:18 to go in the second. The Gladiators and the Railers tonight, 4-3 Atlanta in that one in the second period. A rematch from last night, the Cincinnati Cyclones and the Toledo Walleye playing a home at home. Toledo got the win last night in overtime over the Cyclones, and right now they're in the middle of the second period, tied at 1-1 at the Huntington Center tonight. Jacksonville 2 and the Norfolk Admirals 1 at the end of 20 minutes of play. And then we have got the Kansas City Mavericks 1 and the Allen Americans 0 with 12:40 to go in the first. From Wichita tonight, the Thunder 1 and the Rapid City Rush 0. And then one more game yet to get underway. In Boise tonight, the Utah Grizzlies are in town to take on the Idaho Steelheads. And that's a look at the Meijer out-of-town scoreboard. The Meijer app, well, they're all about you and your shopping preferences. The more you use it, enter your MPerks ID every time you check out. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on Whoa.
Hi, this is Dr. Roger Pacina. Did you know Afton has been making dentures for over 40 years? We've done thousands of denture surgeries, most of them in about an hour. Have questions or concerns? Why not schedule a complimentary evaluation? Our team will walk you through the process and work with you financially so it doesn't break your budget, with 0% terms available for those who qualify. Everyone wants to feel like a VIP. That's why we're introducing our VIP dentures. We simply scan your jaw and in minutes figure out where to place your implants for the best result. It's simple, fast, and we can often finish your dentures the same day. Want to look younger? Afton also offers our ageless denture. With the correct teeth, bite, and lip support, you can get rid of that sunken appearance and start showing your teeth again. Isn't it time to find your smile? Call Afton across from the Coliseum on Parnell at 482-8386 or visit our website at afnet.com.
Oh, Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the winning values you've been looking for on all the new 2020 models, starting at only $34,000. Check out the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator, the only open-air pickup truck, or change lines to the Power Top, now available for the first time ever on Jeep Wrangler. The all-new 2020 Ram 1500 pickup with best-in-class fuel economy, with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. For all your everyday work needs, we also have an awesome selection of our new line of commercial Pro Master vans. Come see the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all in one place. Oh, Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is proud to support the Komets and our community for over 40 years. Oh, Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum where it is 1-0 at Tulsa. The Komets back in action tomorrow, taking on the, what's the team there down in Indy? The Fuel. Yes, we'll take on the Fuel tomorrow, as the Fuel is 1 point ahead of the Komets in the ECHL Central Division standings. The Komets return home on the 12th to take on the Kalamazoo Wings. It is going to be a Deuces Wild Wednesday. You can get 2 Pepsi Zone tickets for $22 along with $2 sodas and beer all night long. That is coming up on the 12th of February. So a busy week again coming up for the Fort Wayne Komets. Every week we've got a new episode of the Huntington University Komets podcast, and this week we had a guy who was pretty much in the headlines this week, Chase Stewart. Stewart, of course, was in the middle of everything that went down in Jacksonville last week, and Chase, and along with his teammate Kyle Haas, setting out 6 games. So after tonight, it'll be 4 games down for those guys. But I had a chance to bring in Chase Stewart, and he talked a little bit about what happened down in Jacksonville last weekend. If you want to hear that entire interview, just go to Komets.com and click on Fan Zone, and right there is the podcast. You can listen to it right there, or you can go to Apple Podcasts as well. We'll play a portion of that interview with Chase Stewart coming up right after the break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
Sports fans, Bet Indiana News has got you covered. Football, basketball, baseball, and more. Bet Indiana News is the sharpest source for the latest sports betting news from across the country and around the state. And always with an eye on the action, the favorites, the underdogs, the sharp money, and more. It's where you'll find all the sports betting info you want, all at one site. Visit BetIndianaNews.com today.
This is Komets head coach Ben Boudreau inviting everyone to Texas Roadhouse before every Komets home game. Wear your favorite Komets jersey and get a free cactus blossom. And you can even sit in the famous Komets Corner. Texas Roadhouse is the home of award-winning steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, made-from-scratch sides, and unbelievable fresh-baked bread. Of course, Texas Roadhouse has plenty of ice-cold beer and legendary margaritas. Get to Texas Roadhouse with your Komets jersey before every Komets home game and get a free cactus blossom. Texas Roadhouse on Washington Center Road.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
And then I think it was McKinnon came over too. It was like,
yeah,
what are you guys doing? You know you're asking for trouble.
Right.
After you run our goalie and then come running at our bench.
Yeah, and then it was on.
Then it was on.
Yeah.
You know, and I wasn't going to let them take advantage anymore of my teammates at that point.
Right. So then you and Hauser were there, and you know, you guys had the twin jackhammers, and now this video has been viewed like 350,000 times now, and you guys with the synchronized punching was kind of poetic.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
But no, I mean, you're in the heat of the moment, and he comes over, and you guys literally just gobbled him up.
Yeah, we were just trying to grab onto the closest guy there, you know. We're making sure no one else on the team had to do that.
Yeah. So now, I mean, obviously, in your perspective, you're like, all right, this is totally justified. You know?
Heat of the moment. You're taking a run at our goalie, then you're jumping into our bench.
Yeah.
What else do you expect?
Yeah. And then you see Emerson Clark with his grappling with the linesman. Now, I had never seen that. I'd never seen a guy take the jersey off a linesman before.
No.
So even at that point, you guys are probably kind of spectators at that moment.
Oh, yeah. I was enjoying it. He was going crazy. And then he ended up on top of him in the penalty box.
Yeah.
That was something else.
Yeah. So then after that, so you're obviously tosser is toss. So now you're in the locker room. You're in the dressing room. You know, kind of, what do you do now at this point? You know,
we looked at each other. We're like, what just happened?
Right.
What is going on?
Yeah.
That was, I don't. We kind of regretted it, but we're like, nah.
Right.
They needed that.
Right. And also, you know, you guys knew this was the last time you were going to see each other too. So you know, things had to be handled.
You got to get in the shots you can get in.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you've been around. I mean, you're not that old, but I mean, you've obviously been in some scraps. You've ever been in a situation like that before?
There's a few times in juniors where there was like obviously line brawls and stuff, and a couple fights at one time, but not like that, and nothing that's gone viral the way this has.
Yeah, not the good old-fashioned Donnybrook in front of the bench.
No.
So while all this is going on, I mean, someone has got to stop somebody from punching. I mean, like, you guys actually got, I think, tired from punching, and I think someone may have grabbed Hauser.
I think Skyler.
Yes, our equipment guy,
Yeah, they grabbed Hauser. And then once I saw everything had stopped, I took a breath and stopped throwing punches.
And at that point, the coaches can't do anything.
No.
I mean, they're just looking on, too.
What are you going to do, jump in between
that? Right. So, man, as far as memories go, I mean, where is this going to rank?
I'll never forget this for the rest of my life. Never.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Well, we got that out of the way. So we talked about that. So let's just get to know Stewie a little bit. You're still rocking the beard.
I am. It's coming back.
You cut it off a little bit, and you look like a really angry biker.
I did. I went with the handlebars from November.
And you're only 22, right?
Yeah.
So how long have you had the beard?
Since my 19-year-old year of junior, I think. So it's been through 4 years now, probably.
Yeah. Crazy. I mean, you look like you're 30.
It's weird though. It's just on my face. I have no chest hair. None.
That's it?
Yeah.
So you're never going to lose the beard?
I don't think so.
No? You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. You and Taylor Crunk last year, I mean, looked like you were separated at birth. Yeah. None of us could figure out who was who.
Both missing the same teeth.
Right.
Both beard. He was a little bit crazier than me. I'll give him that.
Really?
But, oh my, that guy's something else.
Yeah? Got a Crunker story?
Got a Crunk? No, but just seeing that guy fight, wow. I would not want to be stepping in there with him.
Yeah? Oh, what, really? Yeah.
He throws lefts from a different area code.
Yeah. So you guys ever compare notes? I mean, you and Crunker?
I don't think Crunker cares to compare notes.
He's just going to throw.
He's just going out there to chuck him.
So that's I like to hear that. You have the tough guy who is a little bit worried about another tough guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always, you can pretend to be as tough as you want, but there's always anxiety when you have to fight another human being, for sure.
Right. Yeah. We couldn't keep you two apart, so I was very happy when you guys weren't on the same line. Chase Stewart from this week's episode of the Huntington University Komets podcast. We'll revisit with Chase coming up tomorrow afternoon when the Komets go to Indianapolis. Going to the second period here tonight, down 1-0 to the Tulsa Oilers. We'll be back. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Facing an illness or injury that can't wait? Turn to ReadyMed. We're ready when your day doesn't go quite as planned, with convenient hours, 7 days a week. We offer after-hours appointments as well as x-ray and lab services in each of our convenient area locations. From minor accidents and injuries to fevers and flus, we're ready. To learn more, check wait times and save your spot in line. Visit ReadyMed.com. In case of a life-threatening emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency department as soon as possible.
Diamacom & Sons Funeral Homes have been serving Fort Wayne and area families since it was founded in 1925. Now a member of the Dignity Memorial Network, Diamacom provides pre-planning, funeral planning, cremation, and memorialization services. Compassionate local care, the most meaningful services celebrating a life well lived, all provided at the best value. Diamacom & Sons Funeral Homes, a Dignity Memorial provider.
Enjoy your backyard. Visit Knob Brick and Fireplaces to see a huge selection of paver and retaining wall systems for your home. While you're there, you can learn about the outdoor fireplace options that are available from Outdoor Lifestyles. And be sure to check out the showroom for the latest indoor models from Heatolator. Visit Knob Brick and Fireplaces at 4936 Knob Road or on the web at knobbrick.com. NOBBRICK.com. Knob Brick and Fireplaces, Fort Wayne's only locally owned real brick and mortar store.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Here we go. Second period from the Coliseum. Opening puck drop being brought to you by Glenbrook Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram, Shane Alvarani and Robbie Irons here tonight. Puck is dropped. We start off 5-on-5 as Petrozelli scoops it up and gets it into the Tulsa zone. Sent up along the far side, and it will be the Oilers with the puck down there up along the near side wall. And now it's going to be sent onto the near boards. It'll be Sideroff coming across the line. Komets are there to defend it. Jenks gets it back, but the Oilers go back in their own zone. Sent back to the center line, and the Oilers come up along the far side. Banking it off the wall, coming down.
Icing.
And that will be an icing. And that is a Just Cream Ice Cream Boutique icing call. Never settle for just one scoop at Just Cream Ice Cream Boutique on DuPont Road.
Get the first shift, 30 seconds. Komets change up the lines. Face-off goes back into the Tulsa zone. They have to stay pat. Rymsha in there to take the draw for the Komets.
Face-off
it back.
To the left of Erickson. Komets win it. Here's Gottlieb going down in the corner. Sends it around the wall. Rymsha going to go down up along the near side. Rymsha coming up to the blue line. Redekop will keep it in. It goes down below the line. Here's McKenzie. Sends it to the far side. Man in front. It was Rymsha. Couldn't get a shot off. Pass a little bit out in front of him. And the Oilers back out to the center line. Sean Szydlowski trying to go to Rymsha. Skips over a stick, and it goes down to Erickson. He will steer it up along the near side, and it's going to be sent all the way back into the Komet zone. Redekop with it left side. Lost it. Plus catch with a steal. Shot, save made. Rebound just goes wide, and it's Sean Szydlowski with it. He'll send it all the way into the Tulsa zone. McKenzie on the near side. Grabbed by Cam Knight. Knight goes behind the net, and now back up along the near side.
Get it
all the way down.
Breakaway pass. Cut him off.
Here's a shot by Samper and a save made. It
Munson
goes along the far side, and it goes up top to the blue line. And here is Bayless. Bayless going down into the corner. And now it'll be Verpass sending it around the wall. Here is Peshnig. Peshnig up along the near side. Comes to Łyszczarczyk. It's stopped by Knight. And they come back in front. Samper again got it taken off of his stick. Now on the left side, here's Łyszczarczyk. He'll bounce it forward. Going to go over to Bayless. Bayless up along the wall. And Bayless will find some space coming down the middle of the ice. Moving around. Bayless, nothing there. Got to go back into his own zone. Now he sends it back to Peshnig. Peshnig going on the far side to Bayless. Bayless will swing it around the boards. And it's going to go onto the near side.
There, guys.
Here we go back behind that. Łyszczarczyk tries that stuff at home. And a save made by Erickson. We go up top of the blue line. Pass up along the near side. And it's going to belong to the Oilers. Shot save made by Munson. Back behind the net. It's Doherty. Doherty with it on the right side. Turns the corner. Brings it up ice. Sends it all on the right side. Takes a shot. It's blocked. And it goes below the goal line. Back up along the near side. Sent up to the blue line. Doherty reaching for it. Jumps up in the air, and the Oilers come down with it. Off the wall. Ruggiero gets it back into the Komet zone. We go behind the net and into the corner. Up along the near side. Up to the blue line. Shot blocked. Komets with it. Bowdens outlets it over to Petrozelli. Petrozelli will come across the line. His pass was blocked. Komets got to get back. Last man. It is Doherty. We got a 2-on-1. Cooking shot. Score.
Goes top shelf. Munson goes down and goes top shelf right over his shoulder. Good shot. Waited for Munson to move, and it went right up top on him.
Pleskatch will get the goal, and it is 2-0 Tulsa.
It came at 2:48. Caught him again at defense, 2-on-1, walked in. Quick wrist shot up high.
Yeah, Doherty was the lone man back. So it's 2-1 Tulsa here in the second. And Tulsa now catching up shots on goal. It's now 14-13 in favor of the Komets. So Gottlieb will come across the line. Gottlieb on the far side. Redekop will take a shot that is blocked, and it goes down into the corner. Back below the goal line, sent all the way on the far side. Gottlieb steps up. He comes down into the corner. Gottlieb has got it. Gottlieb coming all the way up top to the blue line. Sends it down low. Far side shot. Save made. Erickson will hang on to it.
On the net, Erickson makes the save. Was up high. He stood his ground, took it on the short side. Was able to get the puck. No rebound on it.
And that goal from Kleskach right now being unassisted. Face-off will go to the left of Erickson. Rymsha will take the face-off for the Komets. And it comes up to the blue line. Here's Szydlowski. He'll take a shot. It's blocked. Rymsha gets to it, but can't keep it in. Rymsha's got to go all the way back into his own end. Has a man on his back. And it's going to roll down to Munson. He'll stick it aside. It comes down into the corner. Oilers with it. They try and center it. The Komets are there, and it's Gottlieb. Gottlieb got it poked off the stick by Corey Ward. Far side to the blue line. Here's Cam Knight. Knight will take a shot. It is blocked. Szydlowski try to pick it up. Slide it over. Here's a shot. Munson a little tardy getting back, but they missed the net. Pass comes forward. Redekop on the right side. And now over to Gottlieb. Gottlieb on the left side. We'll move it over to McKenzie. McKenzie winding up. Bill zap it in on Erickson. Easy stop. And Cam Knight has got it for Tulsa. On to the far side. Oilers moving ahead. Off the wall. Down it goes to Munson. And that is going to be an icing call. Got it trapped right underneath the post there. So face off.
Bring it back.
Yep, it'll go back into the Tulsa zone. A little over 6 minutes passed here in the second period. Tulsa puts another one on the board. It's 2-0 Oilers.
Face off in the Tulsa zone. Komets figuring out what they want to do here. Little meeting on the ice. Ready to go. Torrell will take the draw.
Can't win it. Now Łyszczarczyk will snag it. He goes up top of the blue line for a pass. And now dips it off the wall. Peeled up along the near side. Komets working it. Coming to the blue line. Łyszczarczyk now left side. Bayless with a shot right into the glove of Erickson.
Yeah, that shot come off the boards from Bayless. Quick wrist shot. But again, Erickson sees it cleanly. Catches it. Holds on for the faceoff. Same lineup for the Komets. Torrell will take the draw, trying to get it back to the point.
Torrell on the face-off, wins it back to the blue line. Now it goes into the corner. Bayless tries to go to Łyszczarczyk, and he zips it all the way back into the Komet zone.
Łyszczarczyk was wide open. He just missed him with the pass.
2-0 Tulsa. Puck goes behind the net. Peshnig up along the far side. And here is Bayless with it. Bayless coming down the middle of the ice. Bayless knocked it off a leg, and it goes along the near side. Tulsa with the puck in their own end. It's Benson. Cross ring pass, and they'll bring it forward. Benson across, deflected out of play.
Up into the glass. That'll get a whistle. Face off will stay in the Komet zone.
And the Komets with 17 shots tonight, but have not made Erickson move a whole lot.
Nope. A lot of shots from outside, but they have not been able to get in, get a rebound or a deflection. Nobody in front of the net to screen them. Face off in the Komet zone. Jinx will take the draw.
Face off to the left of Munson. And it goes over to Munson. He'll steer it over to the stick of Petrozelli. Petrozelli on the right side. Gets pinched off the puck. And the Oilers get it right back in the Komet zone. It's going to go all the way down. Doherty is there. Doherty up along the far side. Gets taken off the puck by Pikanich. Now it squirts loose in the Komets. Something working here. Sean Szydlowski coming across the line. Over left side. Jenks. Can he get a shot off? No, he goes back behind the
angle.
net. Jenks up top. Here's Doherty. He'll take a shot. It's deflected wide of the net. Now back along the far side. Doherty winds up. Fanned on it.
Fanned on that one.
And now the Oilers with the puck. They'll come on the near side. It's going to be flipped all the way in. Comes off the end wall. And it's going to be snagged by Gallipo. Takes a wide turn with it. Going to be jammed to the center line.
Just a pass to Szydlowski. Back into the Komet zone.
Sent all the way around the wall. Plus catch goes down into the corner. Jamming away at it is Cam Knight. Knight comes up to the blue line. Cross-ring pass is going to get out of the zone. And the Oilers send it back into the Komet end. On the near side, comes out to Gallipo. Gallipo on the right side, comes over to Szydlowski. Now he gets into Rymsha. Cross shot. And it goes wide. The left side, McKenzie shot no good. Put it out in front of the net. And it's broken up to the blue line. Held in momentarily. Now it's back the other direction. And the Oilers get it back in the Komet zone. Komets are there to defend it. On the right side, pass comes forward to Bayless. Bayless will turn the corner. He comes across the line. Bayless will take a shot. Missed it on the stick side. Far side, it will be Verpass going to go down into the corner. And in after it is Bayless. Rymsha down there. Now it goes back behind the net. And Tulsa with the puck. Cam Knight with it. Knight getting to the blue line. Goes on the near side. And now back into the Komet zone. It rolls up along the wall where it's snagged by Gage Torrell. Torrell will stick handle and he'll flip it into the Oilers zone. Up along the far side, it's going to get out. And there's Doherty trying to hammer it right back into the Tulsa zone. Now it comes to the Komet blue line, and right there is Gottlieb. Gottlieb is going to wrap up Jack Nevins. They can't get it out. Oilers with it in front. Shot saved, and Munson will hang on to it. And that will get us down to a timeout. 2-0 Tulsa. We'll be back. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
There's nothing like waking up to a warm, delicious breakfast deal.
Huh?
Get up, sleepyhead. Tim Hortons has breakfast double deals. Grab the new deal on egg and cheese wrap snackers, 2 for just $3.
Nice.
Or say hello to 2 sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins or bagel sandwiches for just $4.
Hello.
Really hungry? Well, now you can get 2 hearty bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits for just $5.
I'm getting my keys.
Wake up to breakfast double deals. Now at Tim Hortons. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Single item at regular price on menu. No substitutions.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
12:54 to go in the second period. Komets down by a pair here in front of a sellout crowd at the Coliseum.
12:54 to go. 17 shots on goal by the Komets, 14 by Tulsa. We haven't scored yet. Keep pounding away, guys. It'll come. Get 1, you get 5.
Here's Jenks on the faceoff to the right of Munson. Goes to the far side, to the blue line. Komets get a stick on it, and it gets back into the Tulsa zone.
Selly forechecking.
Back on the far side, it's going to be sent into the Komet zone. Comes down into the corner. And here's Verpass up along the near side. Going up along the left wing, it goes to Jenks. Jenks will hit Doherty. Doherty will step over the line. Doherty now coming in. The goaltender could not get a shot off. Taken off his stick, and now the Oilers back with it. They send it up the ice, far side, drop back pass. Now it's tipped and goes into the corner off the stick of Petrozelli. Now down low, Pleskach with the puck goes all the way up top to the blue line in the high slot. We'll pitch it onto the near side corner. And up along the near side, it's Liberati trying to go up to the blue line. Jenks cut him off, and it goes up along the near side. Now it comes in front. Jenks could not get there. Liberati got in his way, and now Bowdens, he controls it for the Komets.
Keep
Bowdens going to go up along the near side. It's going to be sent back into the Tulsa zone. It's going to be stopped by the goaltender, Erickson. And the Oilers have got the puck. 2-0 Tulsa. Liberati has got it. Will take his time and no rush. Goes behind the net. Rymsha got a piece of the net, and it's going to be dislodged. Rymsha was trying to chase Liberati behind the net. Got his leg on it.
Tore it right off the moorings. It'll get the whistle. It'll come outside the draw. Break in the action.
Komets back at it tomorrow afternoon. We'll be taking on the Indy Fuel down in Indianapolis.
Yep. Next home game next Wednesday. be Kalamazoo coming into town. So repeat of the game last night. So little revenge on them. So Wednesday night, Komets back at it at home.
Tulsa with the puck in their own zone. It's going to be sent up along the near side. Now back into the Komet zone. It comes down into the corner, back behind the net. Samper giving chase to it. Drops it down into the corner. Here's Corey Ward. Ward up along the far side. Lost it to Rymsha. And the Komets working it up along the near side. McKenzie getting it back to Szydlowski. Now in front. Shot! Score!
There we go, finally.
Rymsha will get the goal.
Yeah, a little give and go. Two-man play going up the boards. Back and forth. Szydlowski to McKenzie to get it back, and then Rymsha is following the play up. Hits his stick. One-timer in the net. Goaltender never had a chance to move.
And Sean Szydlowski with a terrific pass. He kept that play going.
Yeah.
Rymsha finishes it. Szydlowski now has a 6-game point streak going, and the Komets cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. 11:17 left in the second period, and the Komets break free. Gage Torrell on the drop back at center ice. And the Oilers up along the near side. They get it back into the Komet zone. Now Bayless with it. Drifts back into his own end. Off the skate of Peshnik. Now back up along the far side. And it's Liberati back into the Komet zone on the left side. They streak in. Shot Munson the save, and he'll hang on to it.
And 27 Szydlowski at 8:43.
8:43 the time of that goal. Drake Rymsha with the goal. That'll get the sellout crowd here at the Coliseum to their feet.
That's Rymchek's 5th goal of the season. Nice shot. Didn't hesitate 1 second. The movement was going towards the net. One-timer in. Pass from Szydlowski and McKenzie.
Jenks will take the face-off. He'll be joined by Jared Thomas. Thomas wins the drop, comes up to the blue line, and we go along the far side. Here's a shot, goes
to the goal crease.
And left side to Jenks. Jenks trying to get it to Bowdens. Now it's going to be sent back over on the far boards. And the Oilers with the puck. And they go back in their own zone. Liberati with it. Jenks all over him. And Jenks going to steal the puck away. Look at this. Bowdens right in front. He shoots. Oh, and Eriksson just got a leg on it. Yeah. And Bowdens dislodged the net. But what a play by Jenks along the far side.
Nice defensive play. Got in there real quick. Forecheck. Took the puck off the defenseman. Broke away from the boards. Threw it out to Bowden, who was all by himself. But he was in so close he couldn't make a neat deke as a goaltender jammed with him. And Eriksson's able to hold it out. As Bowden has a great chance to score. Can't put it away.
Komets still working hard here in the second period. Not quite halfway done. Face-off just outside the Tulsa line.
Rymchek in there again for the Komets.
And it's Gottlieb sending it around the wall, back behind the net. Eriksson will stop it. Cam Knight with it. Knight goes behind the net. He will take his time with it in no hurry. Now he finally goes along the far side. Comes out to Gottlieb. Gottlieb going all the way back. Galipo on the left side. Moves it forward. And it'll be Rymsha coming across. Trying to drop it off to McKenzie. It comes down right in front of the net where it is snagged by Mike McKee. And McKee goes along the far side. Cam Knight with it again, moving it ahead, and now back in the Komet zone. Szydlowski, and here's Torrell. We got a 2-on-1. And McKenzie coming in. Oh, he didn't take the shot.
Oh, he's wide open. Take the shot, man.
And now back the other way. Here's Samper. Stick handling. Torrell will get it back. And now Torrell, far side, McKenzie back to Torrell. He'll come across the line. Now he pitches it over to Bayless. Bayless coming down
to the net.
Below the goal line. Up top. Here's a shot. It's blocked. It goes down in the corner. And now Gottlieb down there. And back behind the net. Sent down here. Łyszczarczyk in front. Bayless with a shot. And what a save by Eriksson.
Yep, good shot up high off the chest. Made the save.
Łyszczarczyk goes behind the net. Łyszczarczyk still on the puck.
Steals again.
Down into the corner, double team down there. Now he lost it. Coming up top of the blue line. The Komets are able to keep it in. Petrozelli comes down low. Łyszczarczyk with it. Łyszczarczyk up along the near side. Trying to come up top to the blue line. Redicott steps into it, gets it to Jenks. Jenks down into the corner now. He cuts to the net. Jenks with a shot and a save made. Rebound. It is loose in front. The Komets jamming away at it. How in the world is that kept out of the net? Back along the far side. Here's Jenks.
Still trying to work it out.
Going to be moved out of there by the Oilers and cleared out. And now Redicott will come across the line. Offside will be the call. Bowden's.
Jinx complaining. I think he said that the man grabbed the puck and threw it. The referee over talking to the... Ben.
Yep, we'll take a quick break. 8:31 to go in the second. You're listening to Comet Hockey on Whoa.
Applebee's Dollar Vodka Strawberry Lemonade is simply delicious and deliciously simple.
That's it? That's the whole script?
Yeah, it's a simple drink.
But we bought a 30-second ad.
We could host a giveaway.
For $1 drink?
Well, $1's $1, Jim.
We're not doing a giveaway.
Oh.
You know, an Applebee's Vodka Strawberry Lemonade does sound amazing.
Oh, look, it's the legal guy.
Applebee's, now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Must be 21 and over. Void where prohibited. Dine-in only. Pricing and hours of availability may vary. Drink responsibly.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Now, right before we went to break, I'm not sure how that puck stayed out, but tip your cap to Eriksson just holding his ground as he was right on the goal line. His entire body was in the net, and somehow the puck stayed out.
About 3 good whacks at it, and it couldn't go in the hole or find a spot to get in the net, as Eriksson was able to keep it out of the net. 23 shots by the Komets.
Face off in the neutral zone. Komets with it. We got a 2-1 game. Tulsa with the lead. Here's McKenzie coming across the line. McKenzie on the left side sends it back, coming up along the left wing, and it goes down into the corner to Szydlowski. Feed it up top. Szydlowski at the blue line, taking a shot. It's blocked, and it goes into the corner. Rymsha goes after it up along the far side of the blue line and cannot hit Doherty, and it's going to go all the way back in the Komet zone. Doherty with the puck. Quickly moves it ahead. Has Bayless popping off the bench. Bayless gets behind the D. Now he needs some help. And he had Torrell, and it skipped over his stick, and it's going to go back into the Komet zone.
Defense by itself back there. Get it up.
Verpass moves it ahead over the stick of Łyszczarczyk. Komets can't quite hang on to it. Now Torrell back up along the far boards.
Wipe the linesman out.
And the Komets get possession of it again. They got to go all the way back in their own end. Gallipo. He goes behind the net. On to the left side to Łyszczarczyk. Now it goes back to Gallipo. Gallipo voids a stick check. Comes across the line. Gallipo taking a shot. And Eriksson got a blocker on it.
Eriksson got it.
Onto the near boards. Coming to the blue line. Knocked down by Gottlieb. Gottlieb there at the wall. Far side. And it's Gallipo. Going to grab it. Gallipo coming to the net. Could not get a shot off. And it's tipped back below the goal line. Behind the net it goes, and it will be Tulsa with the puck. Under 7 to go here in the second. Puck comes along the near boards. Backhander to the blue line and sent right back to the Tulsa line. Sampair with it now for the Oilers. On to the right wing. It will be Liberati getting.
This could be icing. Waved off.
Pechnik will get there. Pechnik goes down into the corner. Pechnik works it out in front. Here's Pleskach. Look out. Left side.
Munson shuts the door again.
Yes, got the left leg on it. And the Komets clear the zone. It's going to bounce up back into the Tulsa zone. And the Oilers go back with 6.5 to go in the second. Oilers regain the zone. Sampair cutting the net. Nice job by Munson.
Got the stick out.
Checking it away. And we go down into the corner. We go back behind the net. Sampair with it for the Oilers. Sets it up. Intercepted. Petrozelli with it. Pass goes behind Bowden's. Bowden's will pick it up, and he goes along the right side. Redicott will give it a jab, and it goes down into the corner. Now it comes out in front of the net, and it's snagged by the Oilers.
Stay up on him, guys. Pinch him off.
Here's Clifford. He'll punch it into the Komet zone. It comes down below. Here's Verpass along the far side. Coming up along the far boards. And now sent to Rymsha on the left side. One man to beat. Rymsha coming in. He drops it back. Here's a shot. Save made by Eriksson. He'll hang on to it.
Yep. Rymsha was way ahead of the play. He had to slow down a bit once he got over the blue line, waiting for somebody to come up. It happened to be Doherty. Doherty got a backhand on the net. Not a real strong shot, but they got the puck to the net.
We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on Whoa.
Oscar C. Mitson Insurance Agency, the insurance provider of the Komets for 30 years. If you buy your auto and homeowners insurance from a website or 800 number, here's a better idea. Call Oscar C. Mitson Insurance. They are an independent agency with access to many companies. They'll find the fit for you at a price that fits you. Talk to an agent who lives here in Fort Wayne, an agent who is your neighbor. Call Oscar C. Mitson Insurance at 749-0100 or at OscarMitsonInsurance.com.
Nelson, Mays, and Wonka. All famous Willies. But getting the Willies? It isn't fun. That creepy feeling you get when you see all your high-interest debt? Partners First Federal Credit Union has the cure for the Willies with products that are designed to help you. Nothing brings out those Willies more than a mortgage, car loan, or high-interest credit card. Partners First can keep those Willies away. Just go to partnersfirstcu.org to get started. Partners First Federal Credit Union. Part of your community. Part of your tomorrow. Partners First Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender. MLS number 405819.
You're listening to Comet Hockey.
Komets doing everything but put the puck in the net. Komets lead it are down 2-1. 5:42 to go here in the second, but out shooting Tulsa 24-16. Komets win the face-off in the Tulsa zone. It is going to go back into the Komet end now. Gallipo with it. Banks it off the wall. Gallipo on the right side. And it goes back to the Tulsa blue line, or the Oilers pitch it forward. The Komets come up with a swipe. And it'll be Sean Szydlowski across the line. He'll take a shot. Partially deflected. Erickson gets it into the corner. Rymsha down there for the Komets. Now along the far side. Rymsha with it. Had a man wide open. Gottlieb with a shot. Just missed wide. It was tipped.
We needed a deflection on it.
Pleskach got a piece of it. Now it's fed up along the far side. It's going to get out. Rymsha has to go back. Rymsha onto the right side to Gallipo. He gets tangled up on the play, trying to go to Bayless. Now it goes back into the Tulsa zone. 5 minutes to go here in the second. And it's Cam Knight behind the net. Cam Knight sets up behind goaltender Erickson. And Knight again will take his time with the puck. Now he gets it forward. And now it comes to Jared Thomas. Thomas cut off by Bayless, and now Łyszczarczyk with it. Łyszczarczyk coming across Gottlieb, trying to move it over to Torrell.
Passes, guys. Take the shots.
Łyszczarczyk onto the far boards. Łyszczarczyk trying to cross-rank pass, trying to get it through three defenders, and it's an easy steal for the Oilers. They get it back in the Komet zone. Here's Munson. He'll send it up along the near side. Comes into the corner. Verpass down there. Comes up along the left side, and a shot from the far boards, and a save made by Munson.
Łyszczarczyk runs into the defense and knocks him over. A few words being said. Munson makes a nice save. No rebound on it, as he had a couple of players standing around looking for the rebound.
And like you said a second ago, Robbie, Komets attempting too many passes.
Yeah.
When you get the open shot, you got to take it.
Yeah, they got a little momentum going right now. Throw it at the net, go to the net hard, meaning you want to score, and see if you can get a deflection or a rebound at least. Offense is moving towards the net. Everybody go to the net at the same time.
Face off to the left of Munson in the Komet zone. 4:16 to go, period number 2. And here's the drop. It goes into the corner. Gallipo banks it off the wall. Up along the far side. It's going to be grabbed by Petruzzelli. Now to Jenks. Jenks will come across the line. Jenks now dangles. Puts it through the blue paint. And he goes along the near side. Komets, Petruzzelli. Now it comes back. Bowden's looking for someone to give it to. He goes back behind the net. Has a man on him. Bowden's working through it. Gets it to Petruzzelli. Far side. Gottlieb stepping up. Gets it back to Petro. Now it comes back to Gottlieb. Up along the wall. Gottlieb gets taken off the puck. And now it comes down into the corner. We got a mashup down there. Gottlieb, Petruzzelli. Everybody stacking up down there. Now Gottlieb got a cross-check to the back. And now Gottlieb takes exception to that. He pops up. He takes a couple of pushes, but the referee does not call it. And now we come across the line. Here's a shot save made by Munson. Munson is able to scoop it up, and he steers it along the far side. Oilers still with it. Here's a shot save made by Munson.
Save again.
And back along the left side, the Komets clear the zone to the center line. Oilers with it. They back up in their own end. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the second. It's 2-1 Tulsa. Gallipo along the far side, and it goes to Rymsha now. Rymsha coming across, drop back pass. Here's a drive. Erickson the save, rebound. And he's able to hang on to it. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Fort Wayne's got big trash problems. Only one way to solve them. Curb
Curbside Container has a plan. If you got trash to haul, just give Curbside a call. From the biggest dump truck to an itty bitty can, just call up Curbside Container. Ain't no need to call your mayor. Curbside Container will be there.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne on 1190 AM, 107.5 FM. Depend on it.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Puck rolls down to Munson. He's able to cover it up. And we've got 2:39 to go here in the second period. 2-1 Tulsa. And the Komets getting some excellent looks here in the second period, but only got one up on the board.
We've got 12 shots on goal so far in the period, but Tulsa's got 10. Komets have scored once. Tulsa scored once in the second period.
Face off
down one.
To the right of Munson. Puck comes up to the blue line. Quick shot. It's blocked. And the Komets with it. Doherty. Doherty will get it to McKenzie. Now to Doherty again. Trying to lumber across the line. It's broken up. Rymsha will send it around the wall. Up along the left side here is Szydlowski. Going to go into the corner with it to the blue line. It's Fur pass. Fur pass to Szydlowski. Top of the circle. Back up top. One-timer. Just goes wide. Deflected. Now it comes right out in front. McKenzie trying to center it, but nobody was home. Komets just missing. Fur pass with the puck. Sends it back into his own end. And the Komets, Doherty, gives it a look. Coming right down the middle of the ice. Doherty on the right side. Takes it off the wall. Back into the Tulsa zone. Under 2 to go in the period. And it's Cam Knight moving it back to the Komet blue line. Bayless hustles on back. He's got it. And he gets it back over to Verpass on the left side. Verpass into the neutral zone. Feeds it up along the wall. But the Oilers are there. They're getting it back into the Komet zone, and it goes back to Torrell, banking it off the wall onto the far side. And Torrell with it. Torrell feeds it to Łyszczarczyk. Comes off of his skate, and now back into the Komet zone. It comes down, or the Oilers zone comes down into the corner, and up along the far side. Jenks on his man, comes to the blue line. Komet's got to get back on defense now, as the Oilers with it. Pleskach coming across. Hands it off on the right side. Now to the blue line. Over onto the far side. Right in front. What a save by Munson. And he can't keep the second one out.
Yep. Everybody standing around. Then nobody was able to grab everybody. Puck was moving so quick. Finally came back. Got deflected off the skate. Found the open side of the net. And there's not much Munson can do on that. He just didn't get any help in front. Goal came at the 18:57 mark, 53 mark of the period.
And it's 3-1 Tulsa here in the second. 1:07 to go in the second period. And let's see, the goal I think is going to go to Sideroff. So the Komets work hard in the second period, but they're in a 2-goal deficit right now. 1:07 to go in the second. And here's the drop from center ice. Jenks will take the face-off. And we go over to Pleskach on the right side. Pleskach takes it off the wall all the way down. Erickson thought about playing it. Now it comes around. Here's Bowden trying to tuck it in, and he got the crossbar.
Yep. He had him beat on the short side. Couldn't get it in the open side.
Tried
hit the post
to go top shelf. Now the Oilers back the other way. Shot and a save made by Munson. He'll keep it going. He goes on the far side to Petrozelli. Banks it off the wall, and down it goes into the Tulsa end. 38 seconds now to go in the period. Komets down by 2, and the Oilers with the puck. Samper goes behind the net, takes a wide turn, avoids a poke check from Sean Szydlowski. And we're now down to 24 seconds to go. Samper will keep it down in the Tulsa zone here momentarily. Now the puck. Komets. Here's Szydlowski, far side with 15 seconds left. Szydlowski still with it. Comes down into the corner. Here's McKenzie. Goes back to Rymsha, but he is taken off the puck. We're down to 6 seconds now to the blue line, and it's McKenzie trying to keep it in. Cannot, and that will do it. 40 minutes is done here at the Coliseum. Komets down 3-1, but still a pretty good period for the Komets. They just do not win the period.
No, they get outshot 13-12. 3 of the shots coming in the last minute of the play, and they get outscored 2-1, and it gives them a 3-1 lead. Tulsa And a tough period ahead of the Komets. They came on pretty strong there, but it just can't put the puck in the net, other than a nice goal by Rymsha, his 5th of the season at 8:43. That got him on the board, but they just can't get that second shot, can't get the rebound, and they've got to be a little more aggressive going to the net.
So we're going to the Big City Cars big intermission show with the Komets down 3-1. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Life is busy enough. And when you add finding a doctor, it can be overwhelming. Lutheran Health Network now makes it possible to find a doctor with just one phone call to 844-LHN-DOCS. One call lets you schedule an appointment with one of more than 50 primary care providers in our network. Just call 844-LHN-DOCS. Finding a doctor with just one call? That's life, powered by Lutheran. Lutheran Health Network includes physician-owned hospitals.
Napa know-how. Why should you buy a 99-cent Napa bag? Because it's no ordinary bag. It can save you 20% on 3 or more items you can fit inside. Some call that magic. Others say it's the 8th wonder of the world. But whatever it is, it's the best way to save you 20% on brakes, filters, wipers, and more. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Minimum 3 items. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 10/31/19.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features max performance gloves, PBR, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves for any type of work. Midwest Gloves and Gear prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made work gloves, and Midwest believes in investing in America. And that's why the Work Line features many styles made right here in the USA. For over 50 years, Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri.
And the Komets have a penalty shot in overtime to win it. Come on, come on.
Hey, Dad, do you know where my goggles are?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'll help you find it right after this. Wait, why are you soaking wet?
Oh, I was just swimming in the basement.
You were what? Oh, great. Water in your basement? Don't know what to do next? Tell your insurance agent you want to work with Hayes & Sons. Because at Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. Visit HayesandSons.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum. We're in the middle of the second intermission. It's a packed house here at the Coliseum. Unfortunately, the Komets are down 3-1. But more important than the scoreboard here tonight, it is Wizarding World Night. The Komets are wearing specialty Harry Potter-themed jerseys, and it all goes to benefit the Fort Wayne Sexual Assault Treatment Center. And now I'm being joined by Michelle Ditton from the Fort Wayne Sexual Assault Treatment Center. And Michelle, it's such a wonderful night. How do you like the jerseys tonight?
I love them. They are really tight. If you like Harry Potter and the Komets, and I do like both, they are great.
Tell us a little bit about the Fort Wayne Sexual Assault Treatment Center.
Well, we are a not-for-profit, nurse-driven organization that provides medical forensic exams to men, women, and children who've been sexually assaulted.
And how long has this been available here in Fort Wayne?
January of 2020 marked our 24th year serving 17 counties and working with 56 law enforcement agencies, 25 hospitals, and 1.6 million people.
24 years. That is incredible. Now, how do you go about telling people about this, and certainly how they can take advantage of everything you offer?
Well, they could come out. If you're here tonight and you happen to have your radio on, you can bid on these jerseys, but you can go to our website, which is fwsatc.org for Fort Wayne Sexual Assault Treatment Center. There we have a list of our needs. You can make a tax-deductible monetary donation. We also have a huge benefit September 23rd called the Warm and Cozy. It's our 8th annual that they can come out and see, but they can still get on our website. And we have a booth down here if anybody wants to see that's here, that's on the radio today.
And as far as the medical staff goes, is it volunteers?
Oh, no. They, other than my executive assistant, Deborah, they are all forensic nurse examiners that are board certified by the International Association of Forensic Nurses, and we are the recognized and credentialed providers of the service.
And is there any cost to anyone using the service?
None. They will never incur any cost.
And what other things do you guys do to get the word out?
Well, we do things like this, which we thank the Komets for picking us up and doing this, but it's real hard because it's a hard topic to even discuss. So anywhere we can market, but like I said, it's very tough. So unfortunately, where people usually find out about us is when they need our service.
Now, if anybody wants to get involved by helping out, what can they do?
I would go to our website, the fwsatc.org, and it will tell you things there that you could do to help us because the privacy issues and stuff.
And most notably, bid on these jerseys here tonight, right?
Absolutely, because they are gorgeous, gorgeous jerseys.
And tonight, all the proceeds are going to go to the Fort Wayne Sexual Assault Treatment Center. Thank you, Michelle, for coming down here and joining me here tonight. Now let's get some goals.
Yes,
we'll be back. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Well, the good news is, someday is today. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint replacement, including the minimally invasive anterior hip, with the potential for less pain and a faster recovery. Personalized implants that are designed specifically for you and your own anatomy. And even outpatient joint replacement, meaning you can go home the very same day. If you're ready to reclaim your life, talk to the orthopedic hospital that more people in our region choose, and the one that consistently earns the highest ratings in patient satisfaction and quality. Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better. Parkview Ortho Hospital is partially physician-owned.
McKenzie & Sons Funeral Homes have been serving Fort Wayne and area families since it was founded in 1925. Now a member of the Dignity Memorial Network, McKenzie provides pre-planning, funeral planning, cremation, and memorialization services. Compassionate local care, the most meaningful services celebrating a life well lived, all provided at the best value. McKenzie & Sons Funeral Homes, a Dignity Memorial provider.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum. Our score is 3-1 after 2 periods of play. And it is the second intermission, which means it is time for our Kaleidoscope Floors guest statistician of the game. If you want to be a part of the Komets this season, just visit Kaleidoscope Floors on Facebook or Twitter and say you want to be the next guest statistician of the game. Each winner will sit in the press box, keep stats, and be interviewed live on WoWo during the second intermission of each home game. And it's all presented by Kaleidoscope Floors, now at their new larger location, 1610 West Cook Road. Contest open to kids 9 and older and must be accompanied by an adult. Sign up right now by going to Kaleidoscope Floors on Twitter or Facebook. And tonight we have got Hayden Weir with us. And Hayden, it's a special night for him. Not only are you the guest statistician, but it's also your birthday, right?
Yep.
And how old are you today?
9.
9 years old. Now, is there any better way to spend your birthday than coming up here in the press box and doing this?
Not really.
Right on. First of all, Hayden, okay, we know how old you are. We covered that. Now, where do you go to school and what grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd grade and I go to Lafayette Meadows.
Lafayette Meadows. And now you're going to go back to school on Monday and tell everybody you know how to do hockey stats, right?
No.
Right. Okay, Hayden, now it's a real simple job. All we got to do is go over who scored the goals here tonight. I'll help you out with the names, but go ahead and give it a try. And you got your brother Reed here to help you out with it.
Okay.
Who scored the first one?
Jackson, our number 15.
For Tulsa. Now the second one, it's a little hard. I'll give it to you. It's Pluskatch.
Pluskatch.
There you go. Now the Komets scored the next one. What was?
Rymsha.
Close. And then Tulsa had the next one. Sideroff. You were close. I can't get them right all the time either. So, all right. Let's do something here we know we can get you to do this. The shots on goal tonight. How many did Tulsa have in the the second period there?
21.
And how many did the Komets?
25.
25 shots on goal. Now, all we need is to get a couple more goals right tonight.
Yep.
Now, did you have a good time up here, Hayden?
Yeah.
Yep, you got your Komet shirt on, and I know you also got an autographed stick as well for your birthday. So it's been a pretty awesome birthday for you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hayden Weir, our Kaleidoscope Floors guest statistician of the game. We'll be back. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an auto owner's independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with auto owner's insurance.
For all of your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Cheer on your hometown team, the Fort Wayne Komets, throughout the season with your hometown dealer.
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
The only dealer to give you up to $5,555 more than your trade is worth, with payments as low as $79. Plus, we'll even pay off your lease or loan in full, no matter what you owe. It's gonna be a winning season with your Fort Wayne Komets. And
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
Online at BigCityCars.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
We are back at the Coliseum. Our score is 3-1 Tulsa here tonight. It is a sold-out crowd here at the Coliseum. Hopefully the Komets can get a comeback going here in the third. Komet fans, when water, fire, mold, or storm damage strikes your home or business, you want a hometown team you can trust. Call a team the Komets call. Hayes & Sons. Learn more at HayesandSons.com/Komets. And Komet fans, rush into one of Mattress Warehouse's 3 Fort Wayne locations, one on North Coliseum Boulevard, Lima Road, or Illinois Road, or at MattressWarehouseFW.com. Mattress Warehouse, sleep on it tonight. And Komet fans, if you or your kids are interested in hitting the ice, come out to the Sport One Parkview Ice House, the official practice facility of the Fort Wayne Komets. The Ice House offers learn to skate programs for future hockey players and figure skaters, youth and adult recreational leagues, and adult developmental leagues for adults with minimal hockey experience. The Ice House also offers public skating opportunities, birthday parties, and the Overtime Bar and Grill, where you can enjoy great food and drink options, including the new Spaceman Ale. And that is what's going on here tonight. The Komets are down 3-1. We're going to take a break, come back, and have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
When you need an ER, where do you turn? At Lutheran Health Network, we are ER. We are here for you with 8 convenient hospital locations throughout the region. We are the only area ER with online check-in. Save your spot in line online. To learn more, visit lutheranhealth.net/weareer. Patients are seen in order of severity, therefore your spot may not be guaranteed. In case of a life-threatening emergency, call 911.
Don't get stuck in the penalty box next season and upgrade to a Real ID. As of October 1, 2020, a Real ID compliant driver's license or state identification card is required to board commercial flights within the United States, visit military bases, and entering certain federal facilities. To view a complete list of required documentation needed to upgrade to a Real ID, visit realid.in.gov.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Getting ready for the third period here at the Coliseum. Komets are down 3-1. Let's take a look at the Meyer out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Meyer, where you get their awards without the work. A game that has gone final in overtime. The Brampton Beast 3 and the Maine Mariners 2. The Newfoundland Growlers have come from behind. They were down 2-0 at one point to the Adirondack Thunder. They're now up 3-2 with 5:44 to go in the third. Tomorrow's opponent, the Indy Fuel, they're up 3-2 on the Kalamazoo Wings. 6:25 to go in the third period. The Florida Everblades 5 and the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 1. 7:27 to go in the third period in that one. And the the Wheeling Nailers just a few points behind the Komets in 5th place in the Central Division. They are down tonight to the Reading Royals 4-2. That game being played in Reading, and they got 8:20 to go in the third. The Gladiators and the Railers tonight 4-3. Atlanta in the third period. A home-and-home series concluding between the Walleye and the Cincinnati Cyclones. They are tied at 2 in the third period in Toledo. 10:18 to go in that one. Jacksonville 6 and the Norfolk Admirals 2. They are going to the third period. Kansas City Mavericks, they're at 4-0 on the Allen Americans. A bit of a surprise there. You have the last place team and the first place team in the Mountain Division. And right now, Kansas City all over Allen, 4-0, 9:28 to go in the second period. In Wichita, Kansas tonight, we have got a 1-1 score between the Rapid City Rush and the Wichita Thunder. And just underway out west in Boise, the Utah Grizzlies are in town against the Steelheads, and that is scoreless with 12:35 to go in the first period. So the Komets will go on the road tomorrow to take on the Indy Fuel, and the Komets desperately need some points here. Let's start with a couple here tonight, as the Komets now are back in 4th place in the Central Division, just 3 points ahead of the Wheeling Nailers. And at last check, good news was the Wheeling Nailers, they were losing 4-2, but the Komets desperately need some points, as tomorrow afternoon's game in Indy going to be very, very important, as the Komets and Fuel get together quite a bit in the second half. 3:05 is the start time of that game tomorrow, so you can catch that game right here on WoWo. Komets will return home on Wednesday, and it is our first Deuces Wild Wednesday of the season, and you can get 2 Pepsi Zone tickets for just $22, along with $2 beer and soft drinks all throughout the game. That is coming up this Wednesday, February 12th. It is also season ticket exchange night, so if you have any unused season tickets, you can take them to the ticket office and exchange them for extra ones for that game coming up on the 12th. Komets also at home on Valentine's Day, taking on the Indy Fuel. That is going to be next Friday night at 8 o'clock. So a lot of common action here in the month of February, and after tonight, all the games are within the division. So the Komets need to start gaining some ground here, and this is the month to do it. 3-1 right now is the score. Komets are behind. We will take a break. Third period is coming up for you here at the Coliseum. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
There's nothing like waking up to a warm, delicious breakfast deal.
Huh?
Get up, sleepyhead. Tim Hortons has breakfast double deals. Grab the new deal on egg and cheese wrap snackers, 2 for just $3.
Nice.
Or say hello to 2 sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins or bagel sandwiches for just $4.
Hello.
Really hungry? Well, now you can get 2 hearty bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits for just $5.
I'm getting my keys.
Wake up to breakfast double deals. Now at Tim Hortons. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Single item at regular price on menu. No substitutions.
Enjoy your backyard. Visit Knob Brick and Fireplaces to see a huge selection of paver and retaining wall systems for your home. While you're there, you can learn about the outdoor fireplace options that are available from Outdoor Lifestyles. And be sure to check out the showroom for the latest indoor models from Heatolator. Visit Knob Brick and Fireplaces at 4936 Knob Road or on the web at knobbrick.com. NOBDRICK.com. Knob Brick and Fireplaces, Fort Wayne's only locally owned real brick and mortar store.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new players to the team this year. Introducing the all-new Jeep Gladiator and Ram 1500. Also now in the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Jeep Cherokee. It's capable, modern, and stylish, all wrapped into one. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye. With almost 800 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. We also have an awesome lineup of our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work needs. Come see the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks all in one place. O'Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the O'Daniel difference when buying your next car, truck, or SUV. O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
You're listening to Komet Hockey.
Both teams back out on the ice for the third period here at the Coliseum. Komets are down 3-1 here to the Tulsa Oilers. Oilers only 6 road victories all season. And right now they've got a 2-goal cushion on the Komets. Komets, they've got more road wins this year than home wins, which is very unusual. So we need one here tonight. A.J. Jenks will take the face-off to start up the third period. Komets out shooting Tulsa 25-21 here in the third. And the drop goes all the way into the Komet zone. Here's Verpass over to Doherty. Doherty on the right side sends it back, and it will go over to Verpass on the far side. It's going to be tipped up along the wall. And now grabbed by Jenks. Jenks got a man cut into the net. Comes in, snaps one off, and Erickson the save. And we go back behind the net.
Short side down on him.
Back up along the near side. Komets with it. It is Bowdens. Bowdens to the blue line. He'll take a shot. It's going to be tipped, and it goes into the corner. And it goes off the wall. Now on the left wing, Jackson will move it out. And it's Thomas. Cross ring pass. Going to be tipped into the Komet bench.
It'll be a face-off outside the zone there. Komets will change him up very quickly. 30-second shift right there. Jenks had a chance walking in on the left wing. Goaltender shut him down on the short side. He didn't have much to shoot at, but took the shot anyways. Erickson made the save.
Here's the drop from center ice. Rymsha will take it. And the puck going to go back into the Komet zone. Komets with it, right side. McKenzie trying to dart on the right wing, and offside will be the call. So we'll come back out to the neutral zone, face off just outside the Tulsa line.
Yep. And McKenzie playing the left wing tonight. He's got a partial injury, and they thought they'd take him out of the center spot, put him on the left wing with his size. Big boy.
Here's the drop, and it goes into the Tulsa zone, left side. Pitched into the Komet end, goes onto the inside.
The icing. That'll go back into the Tulsa zone after that play.
Well, 3 quick whistles here, not even a minute into this third period.
Well, Tulsa wants to obviously keep it tight as they can, not open up, and the Komets, of course, being forced to try to open up, need 2 goals to tie her up. So Tulsa will take all the whistles they want and keep it close, checking all the way through.
Here's the face-off to the left of Erickson. It goes into the corner. And we go off the wall. Sampair with it. Sampair getting to his own blue line. Now crosses over into Komet territory. Dances around Gallipo. Goes in the corner. Now a little give and go behind the net. Gallipo got in the way, and the puck goes along the near side. Gallipo will scoop it up, gets it to Rymsha. Rymsha cross ring pass over the skate of Sean Szydlowski. He'll bank it off the wall, and it goes down into the corner. Back below the goal line, comes right out in front. The Komets are there. It's McKenzie. Gallipo. Gallipo in the high slot. Now come right. Here's McKenzie in front. Rymsha. And the pass was broken up. Rymsha was right on the doorstep.
Right on the doorstep. Can't take the shot.
Gottlieb goes behind the net. Gottlieb pitches it backwards to McKenzie. And McKenzie banks it off the back of the cage, and now it goes into the corner. Sent all the way around the wall. Stepping up is Gottlieb. Gottlieb going down there into the corner. And now far side, it will be snagged by the Oilers, and back down it goes. Here is Pechnik. He's going to go back behind the net. Pechnik up along the far side. Moves it all the way down. It goes off the wall, and now back it goes, jabbed at by Erickson. And the Oilers with the puck.
Torrell forechecking. They steal it in front.
Komets couldn't get a shot off Łyszczarczyk. Now back out to the center line. Evans with it. Backhander into the Komet zone. And it goes behind the net. Oilers with it, taking a shot, save made, and another save, and Munson can't hang on to it. Third attempt is stopped again, and the Oilers still with the puck, back behind the net, right out in front, knocked away. Pleshkat was waiting to accept the pass, going down into the corner to the blue line. Ruggiero slides it over, right side point, shot blocked, and deflected. It comes to the blue line, and the Komets with it. Onto the right side, Łyszczarczyk will find an open man across the line. It's Redekop now back to Łyszczarczyk. Redekop with it again. Backhander below the goal line. Here's Petrozelli. Petrozelli along the far side. Gets slowed up as the puck goes in the corner, but Petrozelli still with it. Now he gets taken off the puck. We go behind the net, and the Oilers will clear the zone.
Komets regrouping, coming back after him.
Back it goes. Here's Łyszczarczyk gliding through the D, or Bowdens rather, goes down into the corner. Bowdens along the far side. In front of the net, goes wide, back along the near side again, pumped off the wall to the blue line. Komets with it, Doherty. Oh, he got his pocket picked by Pleskach. And now the Oilers with it. Pleskach feeding it forward. Komets are back at the blue line. And now it will be Verpass. Verpass lost, and it goes back into the Oilers zone. Two Oilers collide, but they still maintain possession. Rogero on the left side, backhander. And that's going to get out of play.
Into the bench.
Yes, let's see if that was tipped or not.
Well, the referee's got his arm up, so.
And let's see if
they're going to throw him in.
The door's going to open, so this is
delay a game. Komets go on the power play. Maybe a break we need.
Komets definitely needed that. 16:26 to go here in the third. Komets 0 for 2 on the power play. Did not have a power play in the second period.
First one of the third here. Jinx in to take the draw. Szydlowski back in the point. Need a goal badly here.
Need a quick one. Jinx will take the face off. And here we go. Puck is dropped, tied up on the dot, and it gets out. All the way goes to Munson. And Munson will give it up. The Komets bringing down the ice. Here's Gottlieb. Gottlieb sends it back, and it's Petrozelli coming across the line. Back on the far side. Komets with it, trying to go up to the point. Intercepted. Now the Komets get it back. Szydlowski, top of the right circle. Shot goes wide. Jinx tried to tip it. Now Bowden's up along the wall. Bowden sneaking into the corner, pumps it up top. And here is the shot. Eriksson the save, and he steers it into the corner. Goes over to Bowden's. Bowden's up top of the blue line. And it is Gottlieb, right side. Szydlowski coming in, takes a shot, missed it high. Back on the far side, it's going to go to Gottlieb. Gottlieb up along the wall, coming downstairs. And it will, coming up top. Bowden's on the far side. Now Szydlowski in the slot, dropping it back to Gottlieb. He'll take a shot. It's blocked, and it goes into the corner. Here's Bowden's. 1 minute to go on the power play to the blue line. Gottlieb, right side, Szydlowski. He'll wrist one. A save made. The rebound goes on the near boards. Jenks with it. Up top it comes. Here's Gottlieb. Gottlieb now, he'll take a shot. That is blocked. The rebound goes behind the net.
Komets couldn't handle it.
After it, up along the near side. And out to the blue line. Here's Gottlieb. Gottlieb with it. Szydlowski right side. He'll take a shot. Shanked it. Back on the far boards. It's Gottlieb. Gottlieb tries to center it, and it comes in front of the net. Now it's steered into the corner. 30 seconds to go on the penalty. And the Komets all over Tulsa. Up top. Right side shot. Side of the post. And that is going to get out of play. Well, the Komets, great looks, but missed the net.
Yeah. That's exactly right. They handle the puck well. They move it around well, take the shot, hit the side of the net, deflect it over the net, but they do not get the shot on the net where they can establish a rebound to bang the second one in. Still 20 seconds in power play time, a face-off in the Tulsa zone.
And that power play unit was out there an awful long time. Face-off to the right of Eriksson. Rymsha on the face-off, wins it back cleanly. Gallipo winding up, no shot there. Now he backs up. Now Gallipo, he'll let it fly.
On the
net.
net.
The save.
Nobody in front. Gallipo, good shot. Down low. Eriksson makes the save. No rebound on it.
12 seconds to go on the power play.
Still chance for a win and draw on a shot again.
Komets now with 30 shots on goal.
Keep pounding away, guys.
Face off to the left of the goaltender Eriksson. Rymsha will take the face off. And it goes into the corner. Slapped around the wall. Bayless catches up to it but can't keep it in. That'll pretty much do it for the penalty. Here's Gallipo coming across the line quickly, but the Oilers are able to
5 on 5.
Gallipo with the puck. 14:23 to go in the third. Komets down 3-1. Fair pass on the right side. Coming across the line, and it's Gage Torrell trying to dangle around a defenseman. He gets it out. Łyszczarczyk with a shot. Missed it wide. Far side, here's Bowden's. He'll step up, and it goes down into the corner. Now it comes up to the top of the circle, bouncing in front of the net. Komets can't control it, and out it goes. Gallipo, his pass going to be knocked all the way down to Munson. Munson will send it around the wall. And here's Gallipo. Now it's Gottlieb, rather. Gottlieb along the far side. Trying to go to Torrell. It bounces right out in front of the net.
Puck, look out.
In the
They
net.
score.
How in the world?
Well, they lose the puck in the corner. It comes out in front. They take the shot. Munson makes the save. The puck starts bouncing. Nobody can clear it. And Tulsa gets a stick on it, whacks it in the open side like a bouncing ball. They go ahead 4-1. Tulsa.
And the Komets have clearly outplayed Tulsa here tonight, but this is becoming unexplainable. Robbie Jackson will get the goal. Munson was sprawled out everywhere. The puck was just jumping around like a Super Bowl.
Yep. That's the way the bounces go. The bounces go your way. That's what's happening.
13:48 to go in the third. Komets down by 3 now. And here's the drop at center ice. And Bowdens will send it around the wall. On to the near side. Petrozelli got a skate on it. And it comes up to the blue line. Evans will get it out. And now back to the Komet zone. Here's Doherty. Over onto the far side. It will be back over to Doherty now. Doherty gives it a look. And all the way down behind the net. That'll go for an icing.
Jackson gets the goal, the only assist on it right now from the play coming out of the corner, the bouncing puck across in front, and he whacks it in the open side.
Face-off will be in the Komet zone. It will be to the right of Munson.
Komets 30 shots. Tulsa 26. We've got a 3-goal deficit right now. Need a couple of goals, hurry. Urgent.
Komets have had 3 power plays tonight. They've been shut out.
Last night it worked perfect, so it's the difference between the bounces and the breaks.
Back behind the net, here's Verpass on the far side. And now it's going to go to Petrozelli. Petrozelli will come across the line. He'll take a shot. It makes the save, and it goes along the far side to the blue line. Petrozelli hangs onto it. Feeds it down in the corner to Bowdens. Pumps it off the wall, but nobody's back at the blue line. And it's going to go all the way back to Munson. Munson will get it to Verpass, who goes behind the net. And Verpass hangs on to it. Now he'll scooter forward, right side to Doherty. Gets around Samper, and Doherty now will feed it across the line. Doherty still on the puck. He goes down into the corner, and he's upended on the play, and no penalty there. Cam Knight gets on the left side. Here's Sampar. He'll move it ahead. Pleskach will come across the line. Left side all alone coming in. And a save made by Munson. And that was Jared Thomas all alone. And the Komets come up with a big save. And we're coming up on 12 minutes to go here in the third. Komets with the puck. And here is Peshnik on the right side. Peshnik takes it off the wall. Intercepted by Pleskach. He's going to go back into the Komet zone. And here's Verpass taking it off the glass. Goes off the skate of Łyszczarczyk. And now back up along the near side. Sent back behind the net. It'll be stopped by Munson. And now Verpass will go along the far boards. Sent around the wall. And back on the near side. Oilers with the puck. Devins down there in the corner, back behind the net. They try and wrap it around. They try and jam it in there, but Munson got a leg on it. Now they try and jab it away at the other side. The Komets finally clear it out. And now we get a whistle. Munson
knocked off.
Lost the helmet.
Real scramble in front of the net in the goal crease. Munson gets banged around. His helmet comes off, mask, and they finally blow the whistle.
4-1 Tulsa. We got a timeout on the ice. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Outback Steakhouse invites all Komet fans to check out their great menu of steaks and seafood at their Village of Coventry location. Whether it's the center-cut sirloin or the bone-in ribeye, you just can't beat the quality of Outback Steakhouse. Open 7 days a week. Get your steak or seafood prepared just the way you like it. And while you're at Outback, don't miss out on the famous bloomin' onion. Outback Steakhouse located in the village of Coventry, just off the I-69 Jefferson exit on Fort Wayne's southwest side.
The Holiday Inn at the Coliseum, located across from the Memorial Coliseum, is the official home of the Komets. Whether it's a corporate meeting to large wedding receptions or just a getaway weekend, the Holiday Inn has you covered. Event space in the Holiday Inn can hold up to 300 people, and with 151 guest rooms, the Holiday Inn is ready to meet your personal or business needs. With a highly trained staff at the Holiday Inn, you can count on things being done right. Contact the Holiday Inn at the Coliseum to schedule your event today at 260-579-9135.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
4-1 Tulsa here tonight. 11:41 to go here in the third.
Plenty of time to make something happen, but they got to make it happen soon. And they got to get a couple of goals. One at a time, guys. Come on. Jinx line out there right now. Take the draw in his own zone.
Face off to the right. Patrick Munson. Corey Ward on the drop, and the Komets win it. And the Komets are going to ice it. Now that's not going to get it going.
Nope.
You win the face-off and the ice the puck. All right, we'll come on down.
It brings all the way back. Yep, start over again. This will go to the other side of Munson, to his left.
Jenks on the drop, gets into the corner. Peshnig will take it off the glass, and that is going to get out of play.
That goes into the Komet bench, so the faceoff will go back into the Komet zone as they shot it.
3:05 tomorrow is the next Komet game. We'll be in Indianapolis taking on the Fuel. Indy was up 3-2 at last check on Kalamazoo.
Well, they've all played 3 games in 3 nights, so just said it's a 3 o'clock afternoon game. That's going to be a little tough on both teams, but that's what they practice for.
And Indy, they had to go all the way up to Kalamazoo tonight.
Jinx still in the draw, trying to get it back.
Face off to the left of Munson. And it goes into the corner. Peshnik in there first. Jenks behind the net. And Jenks over onto the far side. Bowden's with it. Bowden's will get it over to Pechnig. He'll come across the line. Back to Bowden's. Bowden's trying to go back to Jenks. It's intercepted. Now Jenks, he'll get it back. He'll keep it in. And it goes down into the corner. Along the near side to the blue line. It's Saint-Pierre getting it out. And the Komets catch up to it. They'll send it around the wall. And back onto the near side to the blue line, Petruzzelli. Dropping it down there to Bowden's. And now creeping over is Rymsha. Rymsha up along the far boards. Rymsha sends it around. Here's Bowden's back behind the net. In front, Petruzzelli couldn't get a shot. Now Gallipo with one. And that is going to be blocked. Gallipo right back in. Rymsha fanned on it. Comes to the blue line and out of the zone.
Comes to him, bounces on him, and goes right over his stick.
And the Komets will flip it in. Petruzzelli goes behind the net. And now into the corner. Here's McKenzie. Gets tripped on the play. Komets looking for a call. Do not get it. And we go along the far side. And it comes off the stick of Saint-Pierre. And the Komets pitch it back into the Komet zone. Here's Gallipo down the middle of the ice. Goes over onto the left side. Coming across the line. It's going to be poked aside, and it will be Pikinich going up along the far boards for the Oilers. And now up along the wall. Sent all the way in to the Tulsa zone, back behind the net. And now into the corner. Under 10 to go here in the third. 4-1 Tulsa. Komets go back into their own zone. It's Gallipo in the corner. Gallipo sends it on to the far side over to Gottlieb. That'll find its way to the center line. And now the Oilers go back in their own end. Back up along the left side. Oilers now obviously in no hurry here. They're up by 3, and they're pretty content with just dumping the puck in. Onto the far side, and now it will be peeled right back into the Komet zone. Doherty goes back for the Komets.
Line up in the center zone, 5 of them, and just knocking the puck down, flipping it back in the Komet zone.
Yeah, they're lining up in the neutral zone.
Defensive hockey right there.
And here's Doherty. Doherty loses the puck behind the net, caught some pressure, and he turns it over. Right out in front. Here's a shot. They score.
Jesus. Wow.
Taylor Doherty was behind the net, had all day. He finally started to move.
That's where it started. Then it went to the corner. Nobody covered up. Puck come out to the slot. Number 18, Petsky, he just let a quick wrist shot go right over the shoulder. And they go ahead 5-1.
Pikanich, I think, will get the goal. And Doherty, it looks like he just took his eye off the puck. It rolled off his stick, turned into a turnover, and they score. It's 5-1. .9:05 to go here in the third. And this capacity crowd is now starting to move their way out of the building. Here's Peshnig with the puck on the near side. He'll send it in to the Tulsa zone. It's going to be wrapped down up along the far side. And the Oilers with it. Pikanich will get it out. And it's going to go back to the center line. Or Peshnig will slam it around the wall. Here's Knight in the corner. Knight will send it off the boards. And it goes up along the near side. Sent to Erickson. He'll get a glove on it. And it goes behind the net. Oilers with the puck. They'll flip it out. And it's going to go all the way back
into the Komet bench again. Face-off will go back down into the Tulsa zone. Komets will change the lines up, as will Tulsa.
We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Cheer on your hometown team, the Fort Wayne Komets, throughout the season with your hometown dealer.
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
The only dealer to give you up to $5,555 more than your trade is worth, with payments as low as $79. Plus, we'll even pay off your lease or loan in full, no matter what you owe. It's gonna be a winning season with your Fort Wayne Komets. And
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
Online at BigCityCars.com.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Brett McKenzie gets on the board here. It's now 5-2. Brett McKenzie finally knocked one home. The Komets finally get a break.
From the face-off, the puck bounces across, goes to the front. McKenzie's there. He just flips it in the net. Right there. Stole it from the defenseman. Puts it in the net. McKenzie.
8:19 now to go in the game. Komets now down by 3. Puck comes in front of Munson, and now it's steered onto the near side by Gottlieb. Sends it around the wall. Komets pick it up, going over onto the far boards. And now to Gallipo. Gallipo on the right side. Szydlowski will come across the line. Szydlowski on the near side. Gets chopped at. Comes into the corner. And the Komets working down in near side corner here in the Tulsa zone. Szydlowski going up. Here's McKenzie now. Gottlieb shot save made by Erickson.
Under the net again.
And he'll squeeze the legs and get a whistle.
Yep. Komets Torrell standing on the doorstep looking for the rebound, but nope. Erickson holds on. McKenzie gets the goal, his 17th this season. They credited unassisted as he stole it from the defenseman. Come on, guys, keep plugging away. You still got almost 8 minutes to go.
Still 7:47 to go in the third.
Jinx hit the draw.
And onto the far side, Komets to the blue line, able to hang on to it. Now the Oilers are able to wrestle it away, and now it comes back to Doherty. Doherty comes off the glass. Evans will get it. And now it goes back to Łyszczarczyk. Łyszczarczyk going to go back. He'll take a wide turn with it coming down the middle of the ice. Łyszczarczyk coming across. He's stood up.
Try to split the defense. You're not going to do that. This team's protecting their goalie right now.
Verpass will jam it off the wall. It comes in front of the net. And now back below the goal line. And now off the glass to the blue line. Held in by Doherty. Doherty sends it cross rink. Here's Łyszczarczyk taking a shot. It goes
Doherty
wide. Doherty stepping up. Takes a shot. He scores!
Doherty from off the boards.
And Doherty makes it a 5-2 game. Or 5-3 game. It's a 2-goal lead now. And still lots of time left. And a big one from Taylor Doherty right off the right wall.
Yeah, he was a little upset with the fact that he made a mistake back in his own zone and created a goal. And he was being very aggressive. He pinched in, come off the boards. The puck come right to him. One-timer. Goes through the defenseman's legs, into the net. Now things are going our way.
That's the second of the season for Doherty, and now Tulsa, they're going to take their time out.
Yeah, we'll see if we get any assist on the play as it come around the board again.
As Doherty gets the goal.
His second of the season, Doherty.
So the Komets still very much alive. 5-3 is the score. 7:03 to go in the third. Now, remember, the Komets have had 3 power plays tonight, unable to score on all 3 of them, even though pretty much dominated on all of those. They did everything but score, and this has just been the story of the last few weeks. Komets give up a lead or get a lead and can't hang on to it, and you just don't get the bounces. You just come up one short. Hopefully that's not going to happen here tonight because there's still lots of time left.
Doherty's goal, his second of the season, unassisted. As it had come around the boards, he snuck in behind everybody, let the shot go. He finds the open net.
Here's the face-off. And it's going to be sent into the Komet zone. It's sent all the way along the near side and coming to the blue line.
Play.
And the Oilers with the puck in their own end. Corey Ward onto the far side. It's going to be tipped back down to Munson. And Munson behind the net. Here is Peshnig. Or that's Gallipo, excuse me. Gallipo with it. And Gallipo will get to the Komet blue line. He'll come forward with it. He'll pitch it in. It goes onto the near side
get some
corner.
forwards in there.
Off the wall, off the stick of Gottlieb, and all the way down the ice. Gottlieb cuts off his man. Gottlieb with it, taking off the puck, and it goes back behind the net. And Gottlieb with it, gets it to Rymsha. Rymsha on the far side. His pass intercepted by Samper. And the Komets are going to take a penalty. Here's Cam Knight moving to his left. Shot, save made. And it goes down into the corner. And he kind of saw that coming. The Komets kind of got caught running around. And they pick up a penalty. Just the second power play of the game for Tulsa coming up.
Yep. Face-off will be in the Komet zone. They'll have to kill it off. Maybe we'll sneak a short-handed one here. Get something going. Nothing totally positive, guys. Come on. Kill it off or get a goal. Remchik. He goes in.
Slashing is the call.
Bad call. Bad call this time of the game.
Komets 7 short-handed goals this season. We need one here. 6:09 to go in the third.
Well, Tulsa will be pressing right now to try to cool everything off, so maybe we'll get a break.
And here's the drop. Comes to Cam Knight to the blue line. Knight, top of the left circle. He'll take a shot. Save made by Munson. Goes along the far side. Oilers hang on to it. Back behind the net. Pleskach will get up along the far side. Intercepted. Here's Szydlowski on the far side. Got a man with him. Szydlowski dangles across the line. Looking for someone to give it to. Cross rink. Here's Verpass with it. Could not hang on to it. And now the Komets got to get back on defense. Here's Pleskach. Will come across the line. Pleskach goes into the corner. Sends it up along the near side. Torrell in there.
Somebody
gets
in
it up
front.
along
Get somebody
the
in
near
front.
side. It goes to Cam Knight. Far side point. Now up along the far boards. Coming down into the corner. They put it on net.
Short
save
side.
made by Munson. Rebound. Munson makes the save again. Back behind the net. Right out in front. Over Cam Knight with a shot. And it's blocked. And it gets out of play.
He had the open net. Let the shot go. Someone got a stick on it. Went up over the net into the screening. And the Komets get a break as Tulsa putting the pressure on for this power play goal. Had us on the run there. Still 1 minute and 4 seconds power play time. 5:13 left in the period. We're down 2. We're a man short. What else could go bad?
Oh, don't say that, Robbie. After last weekend, I'm not so sure we would poke that bear. Face off will be to the right of Munson. Comes up top of the blue line. And we go up top. It'll be Clifford. Clifford moving it over. One-timer, missed it wide. Ripped up along the near side. Pleskach lost the puck. Coming to the blue line. It'll get out. And the Komets will have a chance here. Short-handed. Petruzzelli, far side. Will get it into the Tulsa zone. Down to 46 seconds to go on the penalty. And it goes up along the far side. Petruzzelli trying to chase after his man. It goes back behind the net. Now onto the far boards. It's Mike McKee. McKee gives it up to the Komets. Peshnig with it. And we go over. Riddenkop will get it back into the Tulsa zone. And down into the corner, it's Robbie Jackson. That's Benson rather. Benson has got it. It'll come across the line. Down to 18 seconds to go on the penalty. And it comes to the blue line. Clifford cycles it down low into the corner.
10 seconds. Power play.
And it's chopped at by the Komets, but not out. Now a second attempt by Bayless will get it out. And the penalty is over.
All right, back to 5-on-5. 4 minutes to go in the game. Down 2.
Puck comes into the Komet zone. Here's Peshnig trying to move it to Szydlowski. He's going to be tipped out, and it goes to the center line. And now thrown into the Komet zone. It goes back behind that far side to Gottlieb. And Gottlieb works it down low into the corner. Oilers trying to work it up along the wall. Comes up to the blue line. Here's a shot off the post.
Score.
And now in.
That was a shot from the point. Got deflected. Hit the post. Come out. And when Munson come out to take the shot for the point, left the net wide open. They tip it in the open side.
Pleskach will get his third of the game. That's a hat trick for him. And it's 6-3. Well, the Komets grabbed momentum. They took a bad penalty in their zone. Resulted in a power play, which gave the momentum back to Tulsa, but the Komets killed it off. But again, what kind of bounces are we not going to get?
Yep.
They hit the post. It went behind Munson. Pleskach was right there and banked it home to the empty
the
net.
only one back there, too.
3:39 to go in the third, and it's 6-3. And it goes down to Patrick Munson. Munson will send it around the far side. And it comes now down into the corner. Oilers with the puck. And it comes to the blue line. Cam Knight with it on the center line. Batted away by Torrell. And now back up along the far side. It will be Łyszczarczyk. Coming across the line. Doherty with a shot. Save made. And we'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Hey, life is crazy fast. Fuel up right with Fresh Fit sandwiches at Subway restaurants. Our better-for-you options include turkey breast, black forest ham, and sweet onion chicken teriyaki on wheat with all the veggies. Get Fresh Fit, only at Subway. Fresh Fit refers to 6-inch subs on 9-grain wheat bread with all the fresh vegetables. Fresh Fit subs are prepared in front of you and not a diet program. Please consult your doctor before commencing any exercise or weight loss program to ensure that your own individual health circumstances are taken into account.
Bridgewater Golf Club in Auburn is always open to the public. You're enjoying a hockey game right now, but that doesn't mean you can't dream about golf. Warm days on a beautifully manicured course sounds good, right? Bridgewater Golf Club is an 18-hole par 72 course with tees for every skill level. Also, you can enjoy the Bridgewater full-service restaurant that's open year-round. Visit BridgewaterGC.com to see everything Bridgewater Golf Club in Auburn has to offer. Enjoy the rest of the game. You're listening to Komet Hockey.
Just 3:11 to go here in the third period. Komets are down 6-3.
Face off in the Tulsa zone. Rymsha out there trying to get the draw back to the point.
Face off to the left of Erickson. Coming to the blue line. Here's a shot.
On the net.
Made.
Doherty. Another good shot from the point. Down low. Nobody got the stick on it. No screen from it. Petroselli in there talking and arguing with the defense.
Face off will be to the left of Erickson. Just 3:07 to go in the third. Komets out shooting Tulsa 35-33 tonight. Here's a drive by Doherty. And a save made. That got the post.
A piece of it, yep.
And the Oilers have got it left side. And it's Robbie Jackson. He'll come across the line, drops it off. There's a shot. It goes wide. And back on the near side. Back behind the net. It's Verpass. He'll send it up along the near boards. It's Petroselli. And Petroselli will zip it over to Doherty. Doherty sends it forward. And now it skips down to Erickson. He'll cover it up.
On Doherty going in deep. Everybody forcing the play at the net. Line change Komets. It'll stay in the Tulsa zone for the faceoff.
So we'll get a fresh set of legs out there for both sides. Face-off will be to the right of Erickson.
Szydlowski on the ice with Jinx at center.
And Jinx wins it back. It's Redenkop. Goes down below. Pitches it forward. Shot. Save made.
That was Szydlowski that got the little quick pad. Now a breakaway going down the other way.
Pleskatch looking for 4. And a save made. Rebound goes to Munson.
Yeah.
And Pleskatch.
Yeah, the Komets, of course, forcing at the net, trying to get in there as much as they can. And it just left the winger wide open on the far side. Pass hit him right on stride. He went in, had a breakaway, went to the backhand, and Munson slid across and made a nice save and grabbed the rebound.
Face off to the right of Munson.
Face off in the Toledo zone, Fort Wayne zone.
To the blue line it goes, sent back behind the net. Here's Gottlieb for the Komets on the far side. And Gage Torrell kicks it back into the Komet zone. Here's Munson back behind the net to Gallipo. And a quick pass forward to Bayless. Bayless tried to get it over to Torrell. Pass was intercepted. Now it goes back into the Komet zone. 2 minutes to go in the game. Off the wall. And coming across the line, it's Torrell coming in on Erickson. He shoots. And a save by Erickson. Got behind everybody.
Torrell had the breakaway. Couldn't put it in again.
Left side into the Komet zone. It goes into the corner. And back behind the net. Komets with it. 1:40 to go in the period. 6-3 Tulsa. And the puck comes down into the Oilers zone. Down into the corner. Rymsha takes his man hard off the puck. A little frustration there as he just drags.
He's going to draw another penalty. He got a stupid one earlier, and that's going to get another one right now.
Cam Knight with it along the far side. And coming to the Komet blue line, Rymsha will keep it in momentarily. Now it goes back to Knight. Knight on the near side, and it comes to the blue line, knocked away, and now Knight with it again, finds a spot, and he'll put it back in the Komet zone. Fair pass on the right side to Doherty.
Last minute of the play coming.
And Doherty coming down the middle of the ice.
Last minute.
Knocked down by Knight, and now Verpass coming in, and it's knocked away. Verpass got a lucky bounce. Now Petrozelli back behind the net.
Here's the point.
Off the wall. And here's a shot, doesn't get in. Back on the far side. And it's Jinx coming to the blue line, and Petrozelli was coming off the ice, so nobody was there at the blue line. Now Sean Szydlowski will stick handle coming across the line. He'll whip it around the wall. Coming up is Jinx. Jinx will take a shot. That's blocked and into the corner with 30 seconds to go. And back behind the net, Sean Szydlowski digs up along the near side. We'll hang on to it. Now it's going to get out. Doherty goes back now with 20 seconds. Now to Szydlowski coming across again. Szydlowski, he'll take a shot, deflected, and it goes behind the net. Now in front, Komets with it. Backhander, save made, and it comes into the corner. Or that didn't get in. Down to 8 seconds. And now in front of the net, played with a high stick on the Komets.
Yep, by the Komets.
But that is going to do it.
That'll do it.
So, sold-out crowd here tonight, and the Komets couldn't get him a win. 6-3 is the final score. Tulsa with the victory. Komets get 40 shots tonight, 3 goals, but they give up 6.
Yeah, disappointing to the Komets, especially with the big crowd. They get outshot. They outshoot them 15-13 in the period, but get outscored 3-2 in the period. And unfortunately, no bounces, no breaks for them until a couple of goals late in the period. But other than that, Tulsa just sat back. Every bounce seemed to go their way, and unfortunately the Komets couldn't get one and get on the board and get the lead. They fought from behind all the way through, 1-0 after the first, 3-1 after the second. They just couldn't get anything going. Tough loss, especially to the big crowd, but back at it again tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock in Indy, so they got to worry about that. Savage 2 points tomorrow.
Yep, it'll be try to salvage the weekend time. Tomorrow at 3:05 will be the start time down in Indy, and we will take a break. We'll wrap her up. You're listening to Komet Hockey on Whoa Whoa.